Sorry.
Karaoke Saturday, September 30th. Make sure you mark the calendars. Get ready.
Hello, my friend. We meet again.
Till the day I die. Oh, fuck.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. L-I-M-P. Biscuit is right here.
My shiny teeth that twinkle just like the stars in space.
Eat some turkey.
Woo!
Eat some turkey.
Eat some turkey.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so fucking much. Appreciate
Oh. It's all clear our throats out now.
Welcome back. Whoa, that was. Did you see that little jolt? That was cool.
What happened? We had like a camera effect?
We were like
movement?
still, and then we moved.
Oh.
That's what happens when Brett Sheridan is on the show. Yes. Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show.
Another one.
This is episode 332.
332, you say, Christian.
We did it.
What have we done?
We have Cacturn. Cacturn is the Pokemon.
Cacturd?
Cacturn. Like for like a lantern type
Huge
thing.
penis.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any genitalia on this photo, but it look unless one of those little buttons might be. I don't know.
You never know.
He does have a little tuck going on right there, though.
Listen, keep fucking politics out of my Pokemon, okay?
Yeah.
Keep politics, keep pronouns, keep it all out of my politics, especially my space science fiction games where the most transparent things are out there. That was a Starfield
Sure.
thing from like weeks
Okay.
ago.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you feel about that, Brett?
All this alien stuff?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh. About
We can talk about the alien
politics?
stuff.
What do we want to talk about?
I've got, what do you want to talk about? Well, first of all, hold on.
Yeah.
Brett Sheridan is back officially.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, great.
Good. Quite well.
Good. It's good to see you.
Yeah, great seeing you.
It's been a minute. I can't. The last time you were on was it probably a quarantine show?
It was 2 years ago. It was in this room.
Yeah.
It was in the room. Okay.
Yeah.
You're
It
on
was
the
like
set.
2021. I think around the same time as now.
I think the last time I saw you was at Ellis's taping of his.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You tried going up on the stage and taking
Yeah,
the
they
mic
wouldn't
from
let
him.
me. That was weird.
I was championing you to do that.
He was not pleased.
Yeah, it's a little weird. A little
Not
weird.
spoken to you since then.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah. Well, who needs him anyways, right?
Oh, no,
Who
he's
needs
no
him?
good.
Well, you're back here. We've got loads to talk about. There's
I
so
know.
much to talk about. But first, I want to catch up with you since the last time we had you on.
How have you been since roughly August, September of 2021?
I've
Brett?
been just perfect,
Yeah?
actually.
Oh, good. Not a single flaw in your life.
Not a
Everything's going
single
well.
flaw, no issues, no, I mean, haven't changed antidepressants regularly or anything like that.
good.
But
Sure.
no, actually, things are quite well. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I got a 16-year-old I'm teaching how to drive right
Oh.
now. Yeah.
Any pointers for Cody? Cody's
I'll get
son
there
is
eventually.
right
Yeah.
around the
Yeah,
corner.
right around the corner on that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
It'll sneak up on you, and then you'll have. I could give you life lessons for anything that's in between that and then and 16. I don't think you'll remember that one if I gave you advice, but basically you'll forget everything you know about driving when you get in the car with them, because you'll be like, oh no, that's something I just do out of habit. You got to tell them, like, oh, don't take a huge turn and go into the other lane. Or
I feel like kids are going to be a lot. It's going to be easier for them to drive because they got all these fancy cameras on the sides and the back of the cars.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He actually hates the car that he's going to like AAA to take the getting your license is don't get me started.
I would love to get you
Let's
started.
get started. Should we
What are
put
your
that topic in
problems?
there?
Yeah.
The DMV. Let's talk about it. The government's going to shut down any minute now. Fuck the DMV.
Yeah, screw those guys. Keeping my kid from getting his license so I don't have to drive him everywhere. No, it takes, I think you have to drive for like 6 months after you finish your last class to get the license. Like,
I remember this. Yes,
That's about right. You have your learner's permit for a little bit before you can do the license.
And then even when you have your license, you have to drive with it for 6 months without people in the car. But
yeah, it's ridiculous.
nobody did that.
Right.
We had all of our
I was
friends.
like, I got to drive my brother to school, man. But like, he had like a fucking permission slip. It was very strange.
I had to drive my friends to school. Or like to the bar.
I had a underage drinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Driving.
Anyway.
16. That's a little.
I lived in the UK.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
you
that
did
was
drive
a-
on the other side of the road when you moved here for the
Yeah.
first time.
You
and I
don't remember
told
the
you.
accent I had for years?
That's right. I forgot.
Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
Anyway,
Good
thank
good
God.
on you, Gov.
Yeah. Red coats.
Red. Whoa. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing, and I can't even remember. Oh no. So yeah, it's when I turned 16, I went down and I took my test and got to drive.
Yeah. Just hand that shit to
Didn't
me.
you need an appointment, did you? You probably just walked in.
No,
there.
you walked in Nebraska. You walked in there. Oh my God, there's a line. There was 2 people I think in front of me. But yeah, that's what's going on in my life, and I got a 13-year-old daughter who I think immediately, like, just from the second she went from 12 to just like, Daddy, is this what it is? And then to like
Straight to just attitude.
it's fine. I'm like, oh, don't even say that anymore.
What's more difficult, 13-year-old girl, 13-year-old boy?
He was, I don't know. I mean, both of them are good kids.
Right.
Like, I can't complain. Yeah, I don't know. I think she's going to give me a little more issue because, like, she just really, she's dead set on certain things and doesn't like to be disappointed, Like, right now she wants to move to a place that's closer to where they go to school, and, like,
Whoa.
she's dead set on it, and then she's looking at places that are like $1,500 more a month. She's like on Zillow, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, honey, you
She's
gotta.
13 years old. She's on Zillow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm like,
Who's paying for this, sweetie?
yeah. She doesn't quite understand the concept of rent and that maybe 500 more we could afford, but not 1,500.
Right.
But no, they're both good. I any jokes I make about them are just me having to come up with issues, but like, yeah.
It's just that age, though. I mean, all kids around that age, from 13 to probably even into their 20s, are going to be a little assholes.
Yeah. It is what it is. Maybe I'm not complaining right now because of therapy.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
it's just, the thing is, like, I was very upset when they became, like, when they dropped I call it my book would be called When They Dropped the Y. And it's just, it went from daddy to dad.
Yeah.
And now I'm just bruh. Yeah, my son's like, bruh.
They're just like, hey, man,
You're
you're right to school.
Yeah, could you at least try dad? Maybe.
Just
Pops,
test
I'll
bruh.
take.
Just test.
Yeah.
Pass my
Yeah.
test, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
Well, in the UK, we said bruv.
My
Of course.
B.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks
I
for
said,
bringing
my
that back.
B. I said, you didn't empty the dishwasher. Your mom's going to be home soon. And she's like,
Some people in our chat bring up specific words that even for me and Cody are too old to understand. There's some phrases that your son or your daughter throw out,
Yeah.
and you're like, because like I know like Riz was like a newer one.
Riz,
and,
yeah.
like, Riz Lord.
Okay.
I've heard that before.
I do enough for the watching the TikTok to know a lot of those things, but the issue isn't me not understanding what they're saying. It's when I say them, I'm like, oh, I sound like a dorky
Doesn't
dad.
fit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah.
fire, and they're like, oh, God,
This
you're
is why
so-
we call you bruh.
that was a fire turn, son.
fire
Yeah.
turn, bro. Am I?
Lit it up. Turn
Is this
it up.
me? Am I being fire right now?
That
Is this
blinker
fire?
signal is lit, right?
Yeah, that was some lit.
Yeah.
Was that clutch? Was that clutch that we just did, or was it off the? No, that's an old one. Off the chain, off the hook.
Off the hook.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Oh, Cody, what were some of the words that we
Apparently,
said?
the one that we thought was new that has been around since before we were around. Apparently, used the term gas. So saying something is gas apparently is around before us. We thought it was a new thing.
Gas.
Now we've been made fun of on both by old people and young people. People are making fun of us for not knowing
I
gas.
can't keep it up. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
I know, like, now we're cooking with gas was an old saying, but I'm just saying something is gas. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of us.
One of us. Hell yeah.
Got it.
All right.
All right, we cleared it all up.
Clear it all up. I think.
Great being
that's
back,
about it.
guys. See you next time.
What about what are you working on anything? We were talking very briefly. There's
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
like SAG is going on right now, and the SAG strikes. Not the writers. They're good now.
they're
Hey, tentatively, still got to be approved, but
Yeah, what is that? Is it probably take like weeks to a month, right, to get all that?
I thought they said they were gonna meet in a couple of days. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not
Got
sure.
to work out the language or something.
Yeah.
I believe is what they got
Work
to
out
do.
the language.
Yeah.
Have a few meetings and meet about those meetings. You know how it is.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
Corporate world.
Yeah.
But no, I'm glad that's done, and let's get the actors one done. But no, I'm working on a show that actually it took us a while to find out. We had to wait for our SAG rep to tell us that we were good to film. But it's called Above Board TV is the channel, and it's about the gaming board game community.
Oh, nice.
And the bummer was that we were going to this place called Gen Con, which is like in Indianapolis, the huge board game convention, right?
Nice.
And we only found out 5 days before that we could film bits, and we had the whole crew was going. It was 16 of us, the hotel rooms, the whole night, and we were gonna just go and not be able to even promote our show.
Yeah.
But we ended up being able to do that. We did a live show, but yeah, it's really something I'm pretty excited about because it's actually something that I really enjoy. I mean, I kind of got lumped into the talking movies things, and
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
This wasn't your
I don't
passion?
know. It wasn't my passion talking about movies.
Just
and
wait till we
things.
talk about the new.
new
What trailer came out? What trailer came out this
We're
week,
out of it
Cody?
too, buddy.
We have to talk about trailers.
I'm in. I'm watching One Piece. We can get to that later. That's a good
One Piece?
program. Yeah, you don't
got
know that
your,
one?
You got your piece on you?
You don't know One Piece?
I know it's the Netflix show. I haven't watched it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got to check it out. It's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got that. Did you ever watch Lemony Snicket's? That one.
A little bit of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
got
Series
that
of Fortune.
vibe, where
Okay.
it's kind of things are old and they're new.
Was that an anime or an animated show?
This
originally?
This one wasn't. I don't know if I say it right. A manga or manga?
It was a manga
A manga.
where you read backwards.
Yeah, and it was also
Like driving in Europe, like you.
Yes.
Yeah, of
Yes,
course. Mhm.
yes.
Bring it back.
Thank you, bro.
And I think it was an anime as well. But
Okay.
so yeah, SAG Strike, One Piece. Above Board TV. Please
you go,
check it
boom.
out. Please support it. We're just starting out. I think we have 2,000 subscribers right now. But I mean, it really is it's me doing sketches and I interview man on the street stuff
Nice,
horribly
love it.
and I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm finally kind of finding this place. I still do big thing with Christian. But I found my place in those of just being the comic relief and not having to
Right.
talk about it. But this is something that I'm, definitely passionate about, and it's super fun. And
Nice.
I hope people check it out and, like and subscribe and
Leave a comment.
Sure.
leave a comment.
Um,
And if
to think of the
we
other
don't have
YouTube
any
words.
products to buy yet, so we don't have sponsors. But
what's
if
the YouTube channel?
Above Board TV?
Is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
I believe yes.
Put a link in there after.
I'm
Sure
good
you have
at
a link in there. Yeah,
Put
so
a
you can
link.
subscribe.
It'll be in there.
Oh, if
Yeah,
Nick
yeah.
or Manny if anybody's here, can put the link in there too. We'll put it in the description as well. But if they can put it in the chat and go in and subscribe, please be sure to do
Oh
so.
well. Oh, you're gonna answer that one later.
Oh yeah, we can. We can answer it now. We usually
You do it later.
They-
it just struck me. I was like, oh wow.
they pay us, and we're like,
I think this is worthy of
kidding.
bringing up now. This is a cool one.
yeah. Wiley sent in a super chat. Hey Wangers, Brett, I saw your movie at Dead Center Film Festival in Oklahoma.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Can you talk about that?
I believe so. I mean, it's not like
You told me it was a $500 million movie.
Yeah. No, it was actually a $3,500 movie.
Let's fucking go,
It's not
dude.
mine. It's Leaf who you
Yes.
know.
Yeah, I remember Leaf. Yeah.
I just played his buddy in there, which typecasting.
Yeah.
But no, with that film festival, that's the first film festival I've ever been at that I got to be a part of somebody having a film there. And I
Yeah.
think I was going in the place of the other the guy that helped produce it or whatever. So
okay.
I got put up in a hotel and I was just a lowly actor.
Hell yeah.
But it was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, my buddy Leaf he's won a few awards here and there for that, and that was another fun thing of just being able to act again, and I think he did a really good job with having no money and just calling in favors of people.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I saw I think I saw the trailer, and there's a few other actors. That, what's her name? Marissa's favorite,
Leah Thompson.
Leah Thompson.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
She's so cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And Hurley from Lost. I always forget.
I was gonna say Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo.
Is it Jorge Garcia?
Jorge Garcia.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
And he was somebody that we knew from doing shows at the Acme Comedy.
Oh, nice.
And Leah was too. And then, God, I'm screwing up. There's other people that are in there, but yeah, it's totally fun, and it's kind of like, it's a film about being an actor, but calls out the fact that he's being self-indulgent in talking about it. So it's like, I think it works on both levels. It's not just like, actors bitching about their career kind of a thing. I think it's like actors bitching about the career and realizing that nobody gives a shit. So it's like, there you go.
That's
there
great.
You go.
And he made it for like $3,000.
He basically paid for like
That's fucking awesome.
craft services that everybody else was just willing to do it and be a part of a feature.
Wow.
And that it's hopefully it keeps winning some awards, and if not, I'm ready to shoot another one with them.
Nice. Yeah, Leaf is great. We did one sketch for Schmoes back in the day, and this is when we were like trying to do more sketch. I kind of feel bad about this because it was just poorly handled. It was not.
I wish that really.
It was not managed well.
No.
There was some bad communication all across the board, but. All that aside, I think the sketch turned out really great.
Yeah,
the concept was really funny, and everybody in it, except for me, was really, really good. He was super awesome to work with.
Yeah.
I think when I showed up, because like we were put in, I was kind of partially put in charge. They like kind of put that stuff together, not knowing what it was, and the background that me and Cody had. Usually, it's just like, oh, we'll show up and shoot a sketch, boom, blah blah blah. This one like had a script. There was a legit location, some stuff like I was like, oh, there's like, oh, this is professional. This is real. Shit. Okay, I did not know this.
You were like 24 at the time.
A young little boy. Little boy.
Yeah.
Should not have been put in that position, but I'm happy to see that the film is getting so much success.
It was. I think it was one of those things where like it was too well put together for what the budget we had to do, so it's like, oh no, well this would be great if this was something that was going to make us a ton of money, but that's what I'm doing with Leaf is on this above board TV, and this is we film stuff in Oklahoma. I do this. I'm double dipping when I go to things where I'll go to the film festival, have a good time, but then get paid to be there because I'm shooting sketches for the other thing.
Perfect.
We did that in New York, Indianapolis, and everything. So. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Nice.
That's good.
And I'll say too, you are fantastic as well. Not just with acting and everything else, and not just the trailer reactions, because those are pretty fucking fire, if you ask me. But you did Quarantine Report with us way back during lockdown, and you were fucking great in that as well.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. That was the Quarantine Report. I think I was just clearing out some stuff on my hard drive and was like, what is this?
Still there?
I think it was GarageBand, and I didn't relabel it or anything like that, and I just was like, okay.
This 2-hour audio recording.
What did I?
Why is it on video too? Wait, why did we record video for this? Yeah, I have. I bought a new hard drive recently, and so I was backing some stuff up, and I still have everything from that.
Yeah,
that
was
such a fun time. Yeah. Oh well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that you're doing this stuff. You're out there shooting stuff and doing stuff. Are you doing any sort of stand up or anything? Or
I mean, I did I did a New York trip where I went out there. I was originally going to go see Dead and Company with my brother, sister, and my dad, and then we ended up. Then I did stand up as part of the big thing. So my brother, my sister, and my dad got to see me do stand up. It was only the second time my sister and my dad and brother had never seen me. Oh, wow. And then I filmed stuff that for that other show. So that was and I ended up. Flights got delayed. Ended up being in New York for like 2 weeks. Had to buy underwear and shit. It was. I wasn't gonna wash other clothes. I'm just like, I'll just buy some underwear for the rest of the trip.
Yeah. But is that more nerve-wracking when you're doing stand-up in front of family, or does that give you more confidence?
It was 100%. It was and most of the reason why my wife doesn't go watch me do stand-up, nor do I want her to. It's like she's like, we kind of had this talk, this unspoken thing we had, but she goes, you are fine with me not going to your stand-up shows, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I've always, like, even when I did sketch comedy, I was like, she never went to the shows. People were always bringing their significant other, you know, and I'm just like, I don't do this for my wife. My wife knows me. She knows I'm funny, and I'm not trying to prove anything to her. And I also, it makes me nervous, like that she's gonna, especially when I'm running jokes past her, and she goes,
Oh, dude. Yes, I can not with jokes, but if I show like Amber a cut of something, she'd be like, I don't know about this. I'm like, well, yes, okay, bye. Okay, okay, go ahead.
I didn't even tell my family we had a short in the festival last week. I was like, I didn't want you guys to go.
Well, yeah, our latest short film was in a festival last week, and it was screening in front of people, and she wanted to go just to support, and I was like, okay, cool, like just this once because it's like the first time. The rest you don't ever have to do this again because she makes me nervous too, but it's similar thing too, where it's just like. You hear about this all the time. Yeah. Like I don't need to put you through anything else.
And they, you know, again, I'm sure you make her laugh, you know,
no.
and
she laughs.
Okay, never mind.
She laughs at me, not with me, and that's kind of how that works out. Yeah. A few times, like the few times that I like do make her laugh and she's cracking up, I'll just like.
Enjoy that.
Like, I think you do. She just doesn't want you to win.
Probably.
I think like she's like doesn't want to give you the satisfaction of making her laugh.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah. It's like a battle.
Yeah. Well, that's marriage, right?
Right, guys. Been married for 19 years now.
Ooh,
yeah. Just had my 19th wedding anniversary. I'm turning 50 this year.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I got stuff going on, man.
Yeah, 50.
So I got to keep this positive attitude going.
Yeah.
Do you have big plans for the 50th or the 20th anniversary next year?
We've talked about going on a trip or something, but I can't think of anywhere I want to go, and I'm just like, honey, would you just pick a place? I'm sure I'll be fine with it, but let's, if you want to go to Cancun, if you want to go to the whatever, what's the big one that people Santorini, like those you see people on those white. The white houses with the blue tops in Greece or whatever.
And they swim with like little pigs or some shit.
Yeah, little pig swim.
Just something like that.
Swimming with pigs?
They swim with, that was in like the Fire Festival documentary, wasn't it? Where they like, weren't they swimming with pigs?
I watched that show, but I didn't.
It was like it's like a huge influencer thing.
They were in the ocean with pigs.
They're like giant
adult pigs.
or like hogs. Maybe, am I mistaken?
The pigs were swimming themselves.
I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure they're not manatees?
No, not manatees. I feel like the manatees would kill human beings. I can't remember. Maybe someone will correct me, but I'm pretty sure they go out there to swim with pigs or something like that. It's something like that. Like it's in the shallow water. They're not like in the snorkeling with pigs.
That's strangely not on my bucket list for my 50th.
Okay.
Swimming with pigs was nothing.
Think about it.
Well, there's a new Fire Fest going to be happening, so maybe that could be.
Oh, for real?
I think he was trying to do another one, but I don't know where.
The first one went so well, I'm sure.
You got to, try. He's out of prison now. He did his time. Yeah. But this is America. We don't fucking send people to prison.
No.
And we shouldn't, especially presidents.
No.
We should not set, well, okay, we'll save that.
We don't want to set precedents sending presidents.
No, not at all. Cody, what's on your mind? You're thinking
this is fantastic, by the way. I just took a first sip of
the
this
Jameson
orange. It tastes like Sunkissed, but like with a bite,
Okay.
It's actually okay.
Okay. I like me some Sunkissed.
Want to share with them.
Let me look at this.
Take a little sip. Get in there, Brett.
Do not recall.
Take a swig from the bottle. If you
I don't know where that came from, to be honest with you.
It's probably years
flavored
expired.
Jameson.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is like an Irishman's nightmare of just like, oh, just see this shite.
They made it orange.
Yeah, I'm sure the Irish don't like a lot of things that we've done out here.
Like green on St. Patrick's Day.
Or just celebrating St. Patrick's Day in general.
No fucking green bear.
No. Okay, so we've got we got all the comedy stuff. We got the acting stuff, the family. Ugh, that's the daughter, of course.
Presidential, ex-president impeachment.
Oh, we can talk.
We can circle back.
Are you keeping up with the politics at all? Do you pay attention to it at all, or not really?
I find that. How did I do? How did I spill when it was this?
I should have better official glasses, but
What do you mean official glasses? Like labeled?
Labeled
yeah,
with the
or
Wanger
something
show on
like
it?
that, or like straws. That'd be cool.
I was gonna say something, but I'm
Bendy
glad you brought it up. But yeah, that you should have mugs so my shaky hands could have.
I mean, I do have them,
And so you literally
but
had a Wanger
I
show
think
mug.
I'm pretty sure they're dirty.
saving the mugs for.
Yeah.
I also just found one of my old mugs from when I
Like
had coffee in here.
You have all these drinking cups here. None of them are for Brett. There's still stuff in there? What do you got in there?
2.
Look at this.
There's 2 just dirty coffee mugs?
It's from previous shows.
I do have a set decoration thing that I totally forgot I had in my backpack, and I'm going to share if that's okay. I know I know we're going into political talk here, but hold on. Give me one second.
yeah.
So as it was mentioned, Christian, that about a year or 2 ago, my prized possession in my home was taken off the wall from me.
Is this it?
And was told that we can't really have that on display in our living room anymore, Cody.
Why?
So I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to bring it back to life. This is my Cody Hall first place bowling trophy. 2014, 15, one of those years.
I'm so happy.
You'll notice that the tape on this, the packing tape, because I was packing the other night and the frame was completely destroyed. And rather than buying a new frame, I thought it'd be funnier to just tape it back together.
That's even better.
There's even dust on the back here.
Yes.
We'll find a place for this, but I wanted to share that.
Let me see how it like. Put it right. What if we hung
we
it
did it
right
like right
behind
here?
you? Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
That might be able to work.
That's not bad. We can put it like right there.
Yeah, we can make that work.
Oh,
For
yeah.
now, here, let me see.
Yeah. Careful
Oh my
now.
God, this is. Oh, it's
I got more
heavy.
tape if we need it.
First place in the zombie tattoo league.
That's right. That's
Yep.
right. I got a zombie bowling ball for participating in the league. They gave you a ball
that's
at
the one
the end.
that
of
you
it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You gave us free beer every week because there was like a zombie, some fucking shitty IPA upstart beer. But they gave it to us for free every week for participating in the league. It was awesome.
That's fucking fantastic. God damn it.
So that's
man.
now part of the Wanger set now. It's
That's
there.
That's our prize from our
Yeah.
festival
Yeah, that's
last
nice.
week. That's the
That's
real
the one,
prize
yeah.
right there. Holy shit.
Totally doesn't look like it was made on like Microsoft Word with
Hey, you know
just,
what?
You know.
What does it say? Brunswick zone?
Yeah.
It's in a dot matrix printer. They had
Yeah.
to tear off the little perforator.
The paper is pretty thick. It's a good paper quality.
Well,
I
that's
will
good
say.
card
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You can't deny that's
Yeah, nice patterns going on there. It's beautiful.
Were they
that's
measured by
lovely.
pounds
Yeah.
or something?
Pounds?
The
In the UK?
card stock.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes my brain just goes off into another. Let's talk about card stock.
It's Monday. It's Monday. It's
It
very
is.
rough.
Monday.
You took.
Yeah.
I thank you for driving all the way over here.
Oh yeah. No, I was giving you a hard time, but it was actually pretty decent. No traffic, except for when my phone just decided to stop working.
Just inside. Oh, just
And it's like we're in this age of just like before I kind of would have known generally where I was going, or I'd have a piece of paper where it was written down.
Oh wow. Yeah.
With the directions, but it was just like, oh shoot, I don't know where do I do the 5 or the 110? And then it can't click back on again. So we avoided that disaster.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Thank God we got through that.
I couldn't have called you to tell you I was gonna be late.
Listen, I wish I had a studio. I wish I had a studio that would just like transport and float to wherever the guest lives.
Like a floating studio.
Yeah.
They do that in the podcast, right?
Yeah.
That's not what they'll, can't talk. That's not what they all do. The damn Jameson Orange has got me already.
I want to. Yeah, it should be like John Bernthal, where I go up and set up at your home, and that's
Yeah.
where he does his podcast. I think he just goes to
pops
people's
in.
places. He's got his whole crew and his dog, fucking
ask interesting
Bear, or
questions
some
after
shit
that,
like
yeah.
that.
He's got a
Yeah.
bear.
No, I think his dog's name is Bear.
Oh,
Some-
got it,
it's
got
some
it, got
kind
it.
of manly,
Okay.
like fucking
Yeah.
killer animal or something like
You
that.
could, I mean, that's with the run and gun stuff they have these days. You could pop in them.
Yeah, I could do that.
Pop in. You got your little stream deck there.
Got the little stream deck. I don't use it that much, but it's still cool.
That's a
should
cool,
do-
cool thing.
We should do the Wanger show on the road. We should have like a road trip series where we're going across the country. Not talking to anybody, just going
Oh,
to
just
like
do it.
different
Yes,
places.
going to different cities. We
Not
talk.
that it matters from an audio
Yeah,
standpoint.
same
but
show.
Yeah, same
Just on a
show.
different-
Or we just record it and just say that we're on the road. And see like, oh, we went to Scottsdale today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Toss a green screen up
Yeah.
here. Make
Oh yeah, and we're here, guys. We're
That'd be
here
fun.
now.
Yeah.
That's thinner than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, you thought
I thought
this is real wood?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That was a good. That sounded real.
This is where the window is. Yeah, I miss my window sometimes.
Sorry about that.
Nah, you don't really
Sacrifice
have
your window for that.
That's okay. All right, it stays nice and dark
art.
in here, just how I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. A road trip would be fun.
Yeah.
Should do it.
You ever
Yeah,
done
we
road
should do
trips,
it.
Brad?
Do I like road trips?
You did the drive out to LA, didn't you? When you initially moved? Or
Yeah,
no?
a million years ago. That was I was in a caravan with Leaf.
Yes.
And his wife now, but it was his girlfriend at the time. And we had 3 cars, and one he was towing like a trailer, and we drove and we stopped in like Arizona to visit some friends, and did the rest of the way. I don't know. We went really far to get really close, and then just do another. Like that's the only stop we made was Arizona.
Yeah.
Then the next day we'll take it easy and we'll just do 5 hours the rest of the way. Yeah. But drove out here, lived 5 of us in a 3-bedroom in Encino.
Encino, hell yeah.
And then I ended up getting a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $785, which I'd like to have that right now.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That made me sad just hearing
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
The fuck.
Those are the ones. My daughter's not finding those on Zillow. No.
Don't tell her that, by the way. She doesn't know how inflation works just yet.
But no, I've never done like a big road trip. I always wanted to. I've done like other states.
Well, I remember we've talked about
like
that.
one state over.
We talked about doing something like that with Eric, and then Brian was like,
just shit on. He could have just
sounds
stayed
terrible.
quiet and just let us dream,
Sounds
but he was
terrible.
like, "That's a bad idea."
"Yeah, I got stuff
I'm
to do."
not doing that.
No, I'm not
Okay.
doing that. Brian's not here either.
They're
by the way.
fun.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Well,
He was here a second ago.
he got canceled. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he was talking about, he was promoting a project he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
got kicked off. Yeah. But yeah, I do love me a road trip. I potentially might take a road trip because I'll do a couple quick
look at that,
little
look at that,
plugs
look at that
real quick.
segue right
We got
there.
a couple plugs here. I can't read. That's a soundbite for you right there.
Look at that.
Bam.
Utah Horror Fest International Scare Tag will be playing there October 18th to the 21st, which I think is Thursday through Saturday in St. George, Utah. Tickets are on sale, but schedule is still pending. And depending on the schedule, I might try to make it out there for a day, just see how it works.
Yeah, they
you
all
know?
seem like super cool people.
Yeah. Take a quick, it's like a 6-hour drive to Utah.
That's not as bad as I thought.
No,
Did you
yeah.
drive through Vegas on the way up there? Yeah.
We talked about that. It's just a quick little either on the way there or listen.
Bring the Jameson.
If the screening is on a Thursday, go there Thursday, come back Friday.
Yeah.
Stay in Vegas the weekend.
It works out. It kind of works out.
So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. So if you're in Utah around that time, there should be links in the description for you to check it out. If not for Scare Tag, for everything else, because everything there looks fantastic. And like Cody was saying, they were wonderful, beautiful people. And while we're here too, just one more quick. At the top of the show, we said Wangers Karaoke Volume 4 this Saturday, September 30th, 2023 at 7:00 p.m. PT. Get ready for 2 hours plus of karaoke fun. Same shenanigans as last year, but better.
Brett, you bunch of a karaoke guy? Do you like singing karaoke guy? Sorry about that.
No, we love it. I actually have. Somebody bought my wife one for Christmas one year, and we bring it to different gatherings, and
Nice.
I even hooked up some like wireless mics to it so we could have 2 at the same
So
time.
you're doing karaoke on the road. You're taking it to different places.
taking my
similar to the
friend's house
podcast
in
idea.
Arizona. Yeah.
Karaoke on the fucking road.
Yeah, we're on the road all the time. It's too bad
Yeah.
you can't do that. It's a lot of fun to go different places.
Thanks, Brian.
But yeah, it's super fun doing karaoke. To answer your question,
Do you do it often or?
I think about it often, and I probably would do it more. But like, yeah, my wife and I are the same. We'll practice. We'll be having our list is constantly being adjusted and practicing. Also, I'll come home and I'll catch her with the machine, like practicing a song.
That's my dream.
Yeah, so they're not bad. It's a little Bluetooth number. You can pick one up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you care to reveal some of your go-to set lists?
Go-to is the Doors' Backdoor Man is one of my go-tos, and then God, what's we had a duet.
Lil Nas X, Cardi B.
Lil Nas X, Cardi B,
Taylor Swift.
No
She's hot
More
right now.
Lizzo. I
Lydia
don't do
Rodrigo.
Lizzo. Lydia
Oh, yeah.
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Big fan of that.
I do Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Tay-Tay, yeah.
Taylor Dane.
Taylor Lautner.
Taylor Lautner. So yeah,
Corey
I mean,
Taylor.
yeah. Do a lot of them. Do a lot of those.
Okay.
I don't know. For a second there, as we were talking about karaoke, and I felt it got very serious. Like, no, I love karaoke. It's
very defensive.
I don't know why I had to take it so. You're like, do you do karaoke? Actually, it's one of my passions.
Vote yes on karaoke.
Vote yes.
It's funny you asked that. I have many thoughts on
I am
this.
pro karaoke.
The liberals are trying to take away our karaoke.
Yeah. What the fuck? Karaoke it's my right to bear karaoke.
Yeah.
Come on.
Karaoke's a little too woke these days.
Karaoke.
Yeah, go karaoke.
Yeah.
Get karaoke.
Yeah. My pronouns are care and okie.
Okie.
It's a stupid joke Ted Cruz would make. Fucker. Like I know him. But he's a terrible human being. But thinking about karaoke this weekend and always, the prep before that, it always just reminds me of how much I actually never really cared for karaoke until we kind of started doing this.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know what? I think the initial spark is when we did karaoke in Florida. We did one Schmodown event.
Yeah.
And me, Thad, and Cody were just walking around City Walk, and they have there like a concert hall / bar where they do a karaoke with a live band.
Oh, wow.
And you can put your name in a bucket, and then they have the names come up on the screen, and you can go up there and sing with a live band. And they have a giant selection of songs, and all three of us did it like back to back to back.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And
Now, do you find that, that was tougher for me. I didn't do as well and should have practiced more for a live band karaoke because it was just like a PDF of the lyrics up on a screen. I'm like, oh, you're not going to do the bouncing.
Cute animation to guide you.
Yeah.
So, the timing was off on a lot of the stuff I was doing. And then,
they are legit. It's the words. They keep the tempo. And if there's like a song break in a bridge or something like that, it counts you down and when to do it. They give you in-ears and everything. No, they don't give you that, but that'd be fucking sweet. But it was, I don't know. You know what's weird is I find that more like thrilling and exciting. But if we were in a room with just the three of us or like another person, I think I would be far more nervous.
And I would the same way. Yeah.
I would hate that.
Oh yeah, you don't want to do
so weird.
You don't want to do stand up for three people.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I want to show off to a whole crowd. I don't care how bad I am.
It's a fun thing to do, to like kind of feel like, man, I'm a really good singer in front of a bunch of people who are not great singers either, and slightly, you're slightly better than a lot of them.
Yeah.
The last one we did was my wife. It was a live band one, and people were coming up to her. Oh my God, that was amazing, and all this stuff. And I'm like, wow, you're the celebrity of the night. I thought my rendition was pretty good, but I'll have to practice more.
I will say I won't spoil the song that is going to be done this weekend, but Amber was a little upset at one of them because she was like,
"Whose song? Mine."
No,
one of my songs. One of your songs.
It's a song that I'm doing with somebody.
Okay, got it.
And she was like, "That's a song that we're supposed to do." And I was like,
"Okay,
when are we going to do that?"
Yeah.
When is this going to happen?
Have we ever gone to karaoke together,
I've
Amber?
never heard this before.
Yeah.
So, whoever I sing this with better step it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's not a woman.
No.
Okay, so that you'd be kind of screwed in that.
Yeah,
regard.
that's also true. So it's not that bad, but just putting that out there for whoever it is,
whoever that might be,
step it the fuck up.
Whoever your partner is.
Yeah, I've never thought of that, because we do try to come up with duet ones, but I've never thought of if I were to go somewhere and do a duet with somebody else, that if she's got this list of no, those were ours.
Yeah, yeah, and plus. For Amber, she's not watching, but I'm just saying, if she watches in the future, when are we going to practice this? When are we going to, we can't just show up and then just do it.
Yeah.
We have to have moves, the whole shebang.
Has she ever done karaoke? I would love to see her do it. I just can't picture her doing karaoke.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
We did it once with some of her old coworkers.
Okay.
But again, that was in a situation where it was like 10
room.
people in a room.
Yeah.
And even that was like, oh,
Yeah.
You need the strangers in there staring at you. Be like,
Yes.
what the hell are they singing right now?
We
That's what
did
you
when
need.
we did it in Catalina. That was perfect.
Yeah.
It was impressing / embarrassing ourselves in front of.
I was scared to
Laura's
look into
family.
the crowd at one point. I was just like, semi-chum kind of like.
That one was weird because like say the stage is right here, and it's by stage it's literally the size of this couch.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a little deck right here, and then at the edge of this table is where people were just standing and staring. It was very, very funny.
That's kind of like the front row of a stand-up gig, you know. Like,
yes,
they're just sometimes people are just a little too close, and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But then also at the same time, I feel like I focus on them and talk to them a lot. So I don't know, folks, but I do love karaoke.
I don't know your thoughts.
Brett's still very pro karaoke.
Yeah,
just putting it out there. They'll clip that out.
I'm glad you asked.
Out of context.
Cody, thank you. That was in my rider that you'd asked me about my karaoke career.
I did have 20 minutes prepared on
Yeah,
karaoke.
yeah.
We can absolutely discuss this.
Key changes. I love the guys. You do well. You had it around. Was it? Yeah, this neck of the woods was what's the one that shut down? That it was like the karaoke spot.
Yes, it's literally not. It's like broken down now. I think it was like a small, tiny little bar next to
and you
Yoshinoi.
Yeah,
beef
you would get a
sticks.
tape afterwards. And,
wow, it was that far?
Yeah,
I think we had seen the sign before passing it.
Oh, you'd never been. It was the best.
Bar.
Yeah.
By like Carl's.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was hot. That was
Yeah.
like, and there were regulars there that would just like have their songs, and people would like they had little headshots of them up on the wall. And
dude, regular karaoke people are very judgmental. I remember my early karaoke days. I went and sang. I don't know. I was drunk, so I was like, "Oh, give me like a song from the Strokes or something like that." So I sang that very poorly. I was terrible. But I remember looking out and seeing like a couple of people going like, and being like, "Can you believe this?" And I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Can you imagine people actively going to karaoke bars, not to sing, but just to listen?
Yeah.
To karaoke, like to the karaoke,
Yeah.
and they just were like, "Oh, I just want to hear the same. Give me closing time. Give me Journey."
A couple of those regulars who were giving me this fucking guy, they had like a routine in their duet they were doing. They were basically dancing and fucking belting out whatever song it was. I was like, "Oh man, this is what I strive to."
There's
be
also
that good eventually.
there's also those ones that know that they can sing, and then at the end they plug their shit. At that same Florida bar with the live karaoke band. Like the second or third time that I ever went there, there's one dude went up there fully confident, like this guy was totally a singer or something like that. At the end, follow me on TikTok, follow me on this, follow me on this. You can get my card afterwards. I'll be here all day.
Yeah, that was that. My karaoke days did not involve any social media, but there were people that were hardcore that you knew, like practiced, and like really wanted that approval every single, and get that the fact that I said they put it on a cassette tape.
It's big.
That was probably showing the time frame in which I was actually doing.
Probably
that.
why they're not there anymore.
Actually, you know what?
They kept giving out those cassettes that nobody
that cost
needed.
a lot of money, I'm sure.
I think you got a VHS.
That's even cooler.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think they filmed it too.
Filmed it?
That's cool.
The name that keeps coming to my head, which was around the same time, was Residuals, but that was just a bar where if you took your residual check and it was under $1,
because it usually was.
Yeah, you got a free drink. But God, what was the name? It's killing me. Where's all the old people? Anybody know that one?
We're getting up there, man. Cody and I are pretty old.
I felt old this weekend, guys. I went to Hollywood Horror Nights on Friday night.
Oh, let's go.
So me and my wife went. We knew because we got the cheap tickets, not like the front of the line shit. Because I'm not gonna pay like $500 for 2 tickets.
Oh, sweetie.
Like we were going for the vibes. We're going for the vibes. Just the spooky atmosphere, and knowing we're probably only gonna get on one maze and then maybe a couple of rides, or whatever. But all the standing around, like I got in the car and my ribs hurt. My shoulders hurt for some reason. Not even my legs or my like knees or feet or anything. Like my body was just aching.
Yeah.
And I was
Just
like, is this
from
what it is
standing.
now?
It's a lot
and
of
also, like,
walking
I'm looking around and then got to the point where I'm like, there was like teenagers out there, and I'm at the point where I'm like, these people are half my age. This is weird. I haven't had this. Like, I'm supposed to be these young people out here. This is strange.
I probably feel a lot older if you go to Not Scary Farm. It's probably even younger kids. Although I've been seeing a lot of the scarers like have their own TikToks on from Not Scary Farm.
Are they on the karaoke stage as well? Going boo.
They probably. Oh, dude, at Not Scary Farm now, they have these lanyards with a little light that if you are legit terrified of everything, you buy this for like $15. The scarers won't scare you.
Ow.
They leave you alone.
Or you could just not go.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point? I saw that, I was like, that's kind of interesting.
They're $50 for
it's
the
smart
lanyard.
because dummies will go and pay for it.
Am I mean because I was like, pushing my wife toward the scare when I saw her coming up.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that.
Okay,
Chivalry is dead, motherfucker.
She's like scared shit. I was like, fucking get up there.
Yeah.
Whatever. And they jump up to her. And it was
How many mazes did you guys end up going through?
Mazes, we only did one. We did the Last of Us one.
Oh, shit.
That was the one I wanted to do. But and then I did the Blumhouse like little theater presentation thing as well.
Okay.
And then I went on a couple rides. But
Did you do the tram?
oh yes, I did the tram.
Okay.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes.
That was the one thing I was bummed that I didn't get, but I heard it was like okay, like the exterminator bugs or something.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Then you walk around, you go to the Nope set. That was really cool.
Yeah, I haven't been.
Yeah.
I haven't been at Universal on that tour
Yeah.
with the Nope set yet.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
cool
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
It was a fun night. Just felt
That's a nope for me.
That's a yes on karaoke and a nope on horror night.
I hate getting jumped out at and scared. Like it could be a grade school's, cheesy one with the, like they take spaghetti and you put it in. Ooh, it's brains, But like one person jumps out at me, I'm slapping a kid. I do not like to be jumped out and scared.
Well, I'm so familiar with it now. Is you can just spot when they're gonna kind of
like there's a corner. I wonder what's on the other side.
There's a corner, and then there's like, oh, that's a fake wall, and like a little drape right in front of it.
Yeah.
And it's all. The one that I've noticed this year is that all the mazes are kind of the same. Like the hallway structure is a little like there will be a point where like you're going through a hallway and there's just nothing.
Yeah.
And then you'll start going into some corridors that are like corner, and there's like 3 scares like back to back to back, and then just flashing lights. But
I don't like
the
it.
Chucky maze was awesome.
Yeah,
you
I
had
didn't
all
get
these
to go to that
little
one.
Chuckies going around. I got water splashed in my face because they would like girls getting a chainsaw through him, cut him in half, and the water sprays. It's awesome. Got it in my mouth, got sick, almost died.
Yeah, it was,
It's lovely.
Which is the scariest thing that could happen. that night.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I want to go back. I went for work, and what was cool about that is that I got to do it twice. One with the camera guy, just me, him, and like an escort, and then one with Mark. Because we were filming Mark going
How
through
does
the maze.
Mark go through it?
He apparently
He seems like, you got me.
Apparently, he's never been through a maze before. It was his first
it
time.
didn't seem like his thing.
He was freaking out.
Oh,
but
really?
I could tell by the end. Because one, it was on a Thursday.
You got footage of this too?
Yeah, well, it's all gonna be up on YouTube. This is on a Thursday, the first night of NFL football.
Right.
So he had his phone on airplane mode. Didn't want to hear because he wanted to watch the game. And then by the end of the night. But like by the time we were finished filming, I could just see on his face. I was like, "You can go home. We get everything we need. Go home. You're good. Go home." Very tired.
When you said for my job, it reminds me that my mom is always concerned, like with what everybody has done since Collider or what they do. Like, and they're like, she would like to know that you have day jobs.
We're working.
And what you do.
Yeah,
I am doing.
Yeah.
So beyond good. Best thing that ever happened to me.
So you're doing your full time gig is the Rotten
Tomatoes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I'm full-time with them.
And just
I work for a company that manages YouTube channels of like entertainment brands.
nice. There you have it, Mom. They have jobs.
We're good.
They're not.
We're good.
They're not starving.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Yeah,
though?
are you okay?
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a fortnight.
She's up. She said she was going to stay up and watch this. She's a night owl. We just moved her into a new house. She's in in Nebraska, you can get a lot for not much money, and she went from a 5-bedroom with a furnished basement and all that. One of 2 houses on the block. It was not the house I grew up in, but my when I. Yeah, that's a long story that doesn't need to be told. Anyway, but she was getting a little too big, a lot of repairs, and we just moved her 3 blocks away from that to just a small 2-bedroom with a bedroom in the basement and a giant, so it's like
Gotta have them basements out.
Yeah, basements, they don't have them out here. I wonder why.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna say we might need them soon, more hurricanes, but then if there's flooding, I don't think you need a basement. I don't know.
We had to have a basement. I so many times sitting down in a basement closet with my parents and a radio during a hurricane. And just like, oh, this is the one we're gonna come up the stairs and it's just gonna be
gone.
rubble.
Is it did you guys have more hurricanes or tornadoes?
Tornadoes.
More tornadoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is a hurricane versus a tornado? Now that I think about it,
Hurricane's just faster winds and some water.
Tornado has the visual element.
Hurricane is that part that's got water involved. That's like an off. Is that a?
I think it's off the coast and
it's a coastal
makes
thing.
its way to
Is
the
Nebraska
land.
on the coast?
No, it's
Okay.
that's why it would be all tornadoes.
Okay.
It's the dead.
I was so confused for a minute there, and I
Kinda
was
go
like, I'm
along
not
with
going to
it.
question it. I'm not going to say he hasn't had.
Julie's here.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hello, Mother.
Miss Sheridan.
Hello.
Hi.
Great to see you again.
Are there hurricanes in Nebraska?
I don't think. I think.
Where is Nebraska? Apparently, I don't know where Nebraska is either.
dead
It's in
center.
Central.
Yeah. There's
Maybe I watched The Day After Tomorrow, and there were hurricanes.
How big are the lakes
on
there?
land?
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you need to be near a coast for a hurricane.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Because once you said hurricane, I was like, I don't think so.
Okay.
There's
all right.
no tsunamis in Nebraska.
I think that's why I asked. Do you get more hurricanes
Yeah.
or tornadoes?
Yeah.
Just to
just
make
to throw
sure.
me off. And
Yes.
you're trying to make me look like a dummy.
Tsunamis definitely needs water.
Yeah, tsunamis need water.
Yes.
But yeah, hurricanes, no. But tornadoes, and it's the old Nebraska joke was like, you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. You'd be out on the lakes, hanging out on a boat with somebody, and then they'll get a call, and their dad will be like, bring the boat in. There's a storm coming. You're like, man, and I have a friend visiting from Los Angeles. He's like, why is everybody freaking out? The sky is completely clear.
Yeah.
And like we're driving home, and then it starts hailing,
Yeah.
and shit's blowing all over the place.
Eye of
and
the storm.
it's crazy.
Julie
man.
says, "Hi guys, Nebraska is right in the center of the USA."
Yes.
Although,
Omaha
listen,
in the middle of America.
Okay.
Hurricane Alicia, 1983. The motion brought Alicia over the western end of Galveston Island, Texas, as a Category 3 hurricane on August 18th. Alicia moved northeastward into Oklahoma as a tropical depression on August 19th. Then turned northward before dissipating over Nebraska on the 21st.
But it wasn't a hurricane. It was a tropical depression at that point.
Okay, tomato.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help Brett out here. Trying to give him something. I typed
same
in,
idea,
has
same
there ever been a
family of
hurricane in
storm.
Nebraska? And it says, Hurricane Alicia was the closest.
It said, nah, fam.
This hurricane is not lit. Well, then you move to California, and now you get no tornadoes, and now you get hurricanes. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hurricanes and
Earthquakes.
which what you feel about
2 seconds.
two of the 30.
We're
that
just
are-
waiting for the big one.
Yeah.
Just waiting for that big one, baby.
My wife lived here during was it Northridge?
Northridge, yeah.
Yeah. So she said that
90s.
was pretty fucking scary.
Yeah. There's been a couple kind of like, ooh, like, oh, it moved for a couple minutes, a couple seconds, not minutes. Because I think the Northridge one was like
Oh yeah.
a minute or so or something like that.
I've had kind of the little boat wavy ones a few
yeah,
times.
those ones are weird.
But usually it's just like a honk,
Mm-hmm.
and then I jump out of bed, and like it was the kids were little, and I'd go in their rooms, and they'd be just passed up.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Now your
well,
daughter's like, ugh, Dad,
Dad,
it's California.
Get ready
Looking
for the
at this,
hurricane.
looking at this $3,000 penthouse in Beverly Hills.
it wasn't even a 3.0. Got a slap. Earthquake. Let me tweet.
She's already
no,
tweeted
she
it,
doesn't.
yeah.
She's not even tweet. It's you exit. What do you do?
Oh, X won't give it to you. I'm still calling it tweet, but apparently he might charge people for that website in general now. So he's just really wanting to kill it.
Yeah.
And I say go for it. Make people pay for it. Let the shills pay for it.
It's legit been getting worse because like my following tab, not even the For You tab or whatever thing is, like my following one is just skipping accounts that I follow now. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
what
like
the hell?
a weird-
I was like, I didn't see that. Yeah, that's weird. That sucks.
I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah.
Even though he's technically not like the CEO anymore, I don't know.
It's weird.
He's
It's all weird.
Yeah, he's kind of weird. How do you feel about it? Are you still on the X? I'm still calling it. Are you on the Twitter? I'm calling it Twitter. Damn it.
I don't do. This is. I'm like addicted to watching Instagram reels.
Okay.
I have to. I can admit that.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm gonna.
I think that might be a dad thing because my dad is too.
Yeah, and like
Cody,
legit,
your
like
dad?
I could spend 2 hours doing this, and I'll be like, "What the hell did I just come out of this like haze or whatever?"
Yeah.
But do I tweet things? Do I post pictures or like Facebook? I have one. And I rarely go to it. Twitter, I rarely look, but Instagram, I look at people, maybe like something here and there, and maybe if I have something coming up like a stand-up show or something, I'll do it. But other than that, I'm just like looking at life hacks that I'll never fucking do.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, that's
Save
a great
that
one.
for
I'll
later.
save that on. I'll email it to myself
Yeah.
and then never look at that email and
Yeah.
done.
That's been TikTok for me. Because my algorithm will change like every other week.
Yeah.
And then now it's coming during 9/11.
Yeah.
It was a lot of 9/11.
A lot of good 9/11s
I
like that.
talk about this a little too much, but like even at the engagement party, we were talking about 9/11 stuff.
That's right, yeah.
Because Ken and I are like obsessed with 9/11 documentaries. Just the variety of different perspectives there are and stuff. It's just a fascinating
Kate
thing.
Mulligan is
thing?
obsessed with it. And when we did Brett and Kate, our Patreon show, it was always like, how fast will Kate bring up 9/11?
Oh, really?
Within each episode, yeah.
And it's not like a conspiracy thing. I think all the conspiracy stuff is bullshit. But
I don't know if she's into that, but like she's like stuff about people being trapped in certain parts of the building and
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know. I think she's just a glutton for feeling sad, like a lot of us.
Yeah.
We share the same birthday, so we're
there you go.
March 3rd.
March 28th.
Wonderful.
I don't think you're in Aries though.
No, I'm a Pisces.
Okay, so
my
it cuts off
sister
this time.
is the 27th, so I think she's in it. Yeah,
One of my best friends, Mike, is the 27th as well.
March is a huge one for like I've got my brother, my mother-in-law,
The Ides of March.
Yeah, the Ides of March. Yeah,
That's when they killed Julius Caesar. Okay, go ahead.
Correct. Speaking of the horoscope thing, I didn't realize there were like multiple signs you can have, like based on when you were born and like all that shit. So
I
like,
didn't know
we're
that.
having this conversation at your engagement party, which apparently
okay.
we're segueing to because we brought it up twice now.
Okay.
But I brought up I was a Leo, and then Grace was like, "Hold on, are you just a Leo?" And she's like, "What's your date of birth?" Or like, "What's the time and all this shit?"
Yeah,
Apparently, I have like 3 or 4 signs.
She knows what. Yeah, she does her
Yeah.
Reiki stuff. She knows what's up.
I was so lost. I forgot what I was, but it was a whole thing.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
with a something rising or something like. Is that what they say? It's like
You're like-
you're blah blah blah.
You're like a
with-
Leo and a Taurus or something like that. It's like, how does that even make sense? I don't even.
I'll have to ask my
Like a
wife.
moon sign or something like that. I forget what it was.
Call her up.
I know the phases of the moon.
Okay, that's
Oh,
great.
you do.
Let's list them. What are your favorite
Yeah.
phases of the moon? What are your power rankings?
I like a good waxing crescent because that's when it gets started.
Okay,
Because
that's your
obviously-
number one.
I'll go the half moon.
Half moon.
That's your number one.
That might be my favorite.
And then the crescent one is 2.
Well, and then waxing crescent, waxing gibbous. I think I might like the waxing gibbous because
At 3 or 2.
this might be my number one. And
Okay,
if I
I've
have
had 3 number one, so we got to get this list in order.
If
Okay,
I
so
have
number
the-
1 is
waxing gibbous.
Okay.
Because if I have this correct, waxing gibbous goes into the full moon.
okay.
Because what I love the most is when people are like, "Oh, it's a full moon," and I'd be like, "No, it's not.
Not
No.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
She's like, "How do you know?" It's like, "Can you see?
Yeah.
Full moons
Okay,
are fucking
So
big."
that's your number 1.
Do
but
some
what's
research.
Yes.
your number 2 favorite moon phase?
half moon. It's a half moon.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good one. Yeah, yeah.
It's God's thumbnail.
Moving on to number 3.
There's no God up there, JP. Sorry. Angels in the outfield.
Number 3, favorite moon phase.
I'll say
We're going to 25, by the
I'll
way.
do 25.
No,
There's,
I'm kidding.
there's
We're going
only
to
like
5. We're
5
going to
phases
5.
of the moon.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll have to repeat.
Waning gibbous because towards the end
that's good.
when it really looks like the thumbnail, when it's super super thin.
Oh, that's
Super-
like the
super
DreamWorks logo
Yeah.
is what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's
Oh, interesting.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And that's
Goes-
when there's a kid fishing off of it.
Yeah.
If you want the full thing, it's waxing crescent, waxing. It might be. Oh fuck! I'm getting fucked up.
Waxing
Crescent, waxing gibbous, half moon, waning gibbous, waning crescent. There's something I'm missing.
go.
Something in
There we
there.
go.
I love a good blood moon.
Yes.
Man.
It's the one thing I took
That's
away
fun.
from oceanography. All I took away from it.
That was exciting. That was
Yes,
thrilling.
we
I
did
liked
not
that a
have
lot.
moon chat though at
Okay.
the engagement party. But
No.
apparently something happened during this engagement party that Cody got in trouble for.
I got in trouble with one person. So you had a taco man there.
Yes,
Taco crew, I'd say. There were multiple people making
there was a
food
lady
for
there too.
everybody.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Tacos are fantastic.
Very
And then out
good.
of the corner of my eye, I see them making some quesadillas
Mhm.
for people,
It's a standard. Yeah.
which I later learned were for kids.
Oh.
Circle back to that. So
Okay.
I walk up there. I'm like, hey, this might be a crazy question, but
Mm-hmm.
can I possibly get a chicken quesadilla? They're like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then I start to eat this thing, and it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I get multiple people coming up to me and be like, what are you eating there? I'm like, oh, funny you asked. This is a quesadilla. And they're like, oh, my God, they make quesadillas? They're like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of
I
course.
legit had 3 or 4 people go up and order a quesadilla because of my advertisement of this wonderful thing.
Okay.
Ken got one.
Yes.
Brian got one eventually, and we'll get to that right now because then later, me and Ken finished ours, and he's like, "You want to go get another one? Let's do it." So we went back there. We went back, and we're like, "You guys still open?" And he's like, the taco guy goes, "I can't make any more quesadillas, guys." I ran out because they were supposed to be for kids, but you guys were.
Hey, I got one.
So this was my fault.
Amber and I got.
You got a quesadilla
each.
too?
Yeah.
Oh my God! So it went all the way to you guys.
Yeah.
It went straight to the top.
I guess it makes sense that it's for kids, but
No, it doesn't.
But that's kind of a standard.
That's rude.
For
nothing should be just for children or
Yeah.
adults.
He didn't
like
say they were
alcohol.
strictly for
What?
kids, but he's like, yeah, we got them kind of for the kids, but we don't have.
Did you
them
have
for
tacos
the
at
kids.
least?
Initially, yeah, I had a couple.
okay.
But then when I saw the quesadillas were in town, I was like, hold on now. Let's get some of that shit.
Couldn't they just make? I mean, if they could still make tacos, couldn't they just make little
mini
cases?
ones? I guess they could have. Yeah, I guess.
It's just not. I mean, with a flour tortilla, that's a quesadilla.
So like
with the corn tortilla, it's not the same.
But if you're in a pinch,
I guess so. Yeah.
Me, Ken, and Brian went up there, and he only had enough for 2 quesadillas. And so poor Ken was like, "Brian, you get it. You haven't had one yet." So I had 2, and then fucking Brian got one. But,
Yeah, Amber and I
poor
both.
Ken, I felt so bad.
Yeah, I think I had 2.
Yeah.
Or I shared one with Amber.
Yeah, they were
because
fucking great.
Amber saw one too, and she's like, "That looks
bet
good."
so.
And we had
Yeah.
a asada.
They were the hot item.
We had a carne asada quesadilla.
Okay.
That shit was.
damn,
Man had a shit ton of tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it
you
was
got
good.
engaged though, so that's
Yeah,
great.
we got
We should
engaged.
talk about that.
We
too.
got engaged in
Yeah.
April. Now
Yeah.
we're finally having the
having
engagement
a
party.
engagement party. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a long engagement, probably, right?
Long engagement. But we're not having a wedding. Fuck that shit.
You have a celebration of life. No, that's a different.
That is a different thing.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's the end of that.
We don't believe in weddings. We like to have a celebration of life.
That would have been great. It's like we're not calling it a wedding. We're calling it a celebration of life. That's taken. Well, too bad. We're taking it back.
Who
We're taking
died?
it back.
Yeah.
Funerals are supposed to be sad. Damn it. Oh yeah, we're gonna be eloping instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no, not even like a couple people at the courthouse kind of a thing. You know.
Do we have to have witnesses for that?
Like an Independence Day.
You do. I think you do
You,
need
right?
at least one
person.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll definitely do the courts to get the certificate and stuff, but we're having like an actual ceremony abroad and stuff like that, which is intimate family. Like
Okay, so you
immediate
are
family.
bringing. You're not, eloping. And my understanding is when you just don't even tell anybody.
Well, yeah, I think
When you just like go off and like, we got married, Dad.
Right.
How dare you?
Yeah. we're calling it like an elope moon, like a honeymoon.
There's another moon phase?
There's another moon phase. Oh God, is it backwards in Italy? Is the moon phases different?
Like where they rise and set.
Does the moon even rise in Italy?
No.
Just hang. It's always daytime.
It's just
there.
sunny all the time. It's just gorgeous.
Have you ever seen Italy at night? I haven't.
Yeah. When the
shit.
moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. I know that. And that's Italian. That's an Italian song, right? Classic Italian.
You know, you're coming. You're coming.
Come on, let's go.
You're
Ray gets
coming.
invited. Oh, okay.
I ain't going to Italy.
We've had so many friends officiate weddings. Why not throw Brett in there?
I can do it.
You'd be a good one. Have you done it?
I just got an email just recently. Was like, congratulations, Pastor. You know, on 14 years of the Universal Life Church. I did it for a buddy of mine. Have I done 1 or 2 weddings? I think I did 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done 2 weddings. Yeah.
I think you got a good. Yeah, you got a good vibe for that.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun. I did mess up at this last one and said something about like
The celebration of life.
Yeah, a celebration. I said, this is what is a wonderful celebration of life. Because the sex is dead when you get married. No, I said something about his wife. I was trying to say true beauty or something, and I said true booty or something.
Yeah.
Well, that I go that too.
And then your daughter in the corner. Oh, Dad.
You can't
You're
say
so
booty.
annoying. It's like
We're around they're house shorts. That's what I got the other day. I'm like, those are short. They're house shorts. God.
I just picture you walking in the room, just God, Dad.
Second to your footsteps. Oh god.
So yeah, big wedding stuff
Big
coming up.
ups.
But it was a fun time. Family, both sides of the families meeting each other for the first time, and yeah, I at one point because I don't know if you could tell, but I was very, very drunk at one point.
No.
You couldn't tell?
For the first
I
time,
don't think so.
Okay, good.
Your in-laws have not like
They finally So my parents have met my dad, and they finally met
parents met your
my dad. Her parents finally met each other.
Okay.
Her dad met my parents long ago, and her mom just met my parents. They're separated. They've been separated for a while, but they met each other like a month ago. Finally, that was for the first time. My parents meeting my fiance's mom for the first time.
Wow.
It was like a month ago, and then all of our families together. My parents had met most of her family, but like our big families together. This is like the
that's
big
wild.
first time. So it was nerve-wracking, but it was very fun. Everybody had a really great time.
You fed me at one point. Do you remember that?
What?
You put food into my mouth. You put a tasty.
Oh, I put
You
a tea
put a
cake.
tasty pastry into my mouth.
I put the tea cake
Yeah.
in your mouth.
Mhm. Yeah,
Did you
that's
actually like it?
It was good.
It was
I was
very
cursing
good.
myself not eating a full one earlier.
They were mostly gone. They were all gone by the next morning, but then the blueberry muffin versions of those were there, and I had one of those in the morning.
You're
It was
killing
so
me
good.
right now.
Oh, we had a whole dessert table. It was
I had a piece
Martino's.
of toast before I came.
Have you heard of Martino's? There's
No.
this bakery in Burbank. It's fantastic. It's where we got all the desserts.
That's what I'll go after this.
Go right after.
Open the damn door!
Yeah, but I was very drunk, and I told my dad that. And he was like, "You were?"
Oh,
I was
I
like,
thought you held it together pretty well.
I think I held it pretty well.
Yeah.
Because they kept wanting to take tequila shots, and I was like, I'm not gonna say
right.
no.
You're right.
No,
We did the shots.
you
Yeah.
can't.
You guys
So-
did shots. I did sips.
You were doing some sippies.
Yeah, I did a sip of the
You
shot.
finished it though eventually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was very good shots.
That
very
was
good
when
food.
that was in college. We say like if you passed a bottle around, kind of a thing. We go, listen, and they're like, no. I'm like, just wet your lips.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so you just tipped it up, and then you
that's
considered,
good.
we didn't force people to drink, but it just wet your lips.
Yeah, I got forced to drink when I was younger.
I never got forced to drink. I was in a fraternity, but it wasn't national. And like we laughed at all the people talking about the fraternities because they're like, yeah, they made us drink all week. My fraternity, like them not letting us drink was a punishment. Like these guys were like, oh God, we can't drink for a week.
What is it? What do you mean by national? Is there like a
Meaning like there's
there's like an ALS and
Phi Theta Delta Gamma in this school, like it's a national fraternity or sorority. Ours was just a.
Who were the alphas? I want to fuck
we
with those
we
guys.
were Alpha Omega.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was like a chess club in the 1800s that became like a fraternity that got in trouble for hazing a lot and stuff like that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Hazing all the chess players or vice versa?
Hazing the shit out of the chess. No, I think it evolved from the chess from the 1897.
I
but
see. Okay.
Yeah, it was a bunch of big
No.
football players and stuff. It was fun, but it was wild. It was it was more about like getting you to come together as a group and not just getting making you do bong loads
rip,
and
There weren't any. I was trying to think of the name. I can't remember the name of like the masters in chess. But what are they called? Like the they're called something.
I
like,
think it is master.
I think it's like a master. I was thinking quartermaster, but I think that's like a boat thing. But there is a term for like someone who's like a master. In chess. But okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Do it, dude. What was that? How'd we start that one?
His
Drinking? Oh, getting
engagement
drunk.
party.
Getting
right,
drunk.
Right.
Yes.
You said you were forced to drink. That's how we.
Yeah. We didn't.
Yeah.
We don't need to go back to that.
Yeah.
I do want to go back to what you were wearing at this engagement party.
Oh, was there?
Christian, have you had a wardrobe change lately? Because you had a couple outfits this week that were just straight
This
fire,
week?
as the kids say.
Oh,
You
Straight
had
fire?
the fit at the film festival.
Oh,
where you had
yeah.
that shirt. We're all like, look at that fucking shirt.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Mhm.
And then at your engagement party, just paint the picture here, Brian. He's got this nice white button up. He's got the sleeves rolled up. He's got a couple buttons down. He's showing off his chest hair. He's got what are they, like beige pants he had rocking?
Beige pants. Yes.
Shirt tucked in,
Mhm.
and he's got these bright, shiny white shoes. It was a look, man.
It was a look. Okay,
Best
good.
you've ever looked.
It looked good.
We're all talking.
I had a friend. She came up to me and she was like, "Oh, Christian, you look really good." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." I was like, "I never wore white," and she's like, "I know. That's why I compliment you. You look good." I was like, "Thank you." Yeah.
And is it always like when somebody compliments how you look? It's always like they're surprised.
Yeah.
I know you had it in you.
Specifically with me, because like I wear Godzilla shirts and black pants all the time.
No,
you know?
I
so
have
it's
this
like,
V-neck from J.C. Penney in every color they
I was
have
gonna say
throughout the years.
when looking for photos of you. I think I saw a photo of you with that shirt on somewhere.
It's my wardrobe. It's basically V-necks. When they go on sale, I won't buy them full price. Don't.
Oh yeah.
That'll be ridiculous.
$5, and then I'll find a 30% off coupon on top of that on JCPenney, and I'll buy 10 of them.
I'm pretty much there with you. I have this in like 5 or 6 different colors.
Yeah.
I buy a bunch of the stock, just simple colors from Target.
Yeah.
And then there are these, I get V-necks too, which I'm not really huge on V-necks, but Amber always tells me, she's like, get the V-necks, you look good on those.
It's
like,
slimming.
okay. But yeah, and the ones that I have are like these cool ones that they're like really nice material, and so it's not super tight, it's a little loose on me and
A little
stuff.
loose,
Yeah, it feels good.
Or the deep V.
The double-V, it's like the two. I think that was an SNL sketch.
Double V.
Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah, so I wore all the white and the white shoes. I remember getting very excited buying the white shoes because I'm gonna wear them like 5 times in my life, and so they're gonna be pristine. And then the film festival thing.
So you have the white patent like in Vacation, whereas I saw you in my shoes, Clark.
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
And the
and I
white-
spilled beans on my shoe.
That's right.
I spilled it for frijoles on my zapatos.
Oh,
It was great. It was perfect. It was meant to be. Those beans were so good. God, they're so
yeah.
good.
Talk about how great the food was at the thing.
Grandmaster. It was a grandmaster, by the way. That's what the term for chess was.
We figured it out.
We got it.
we got
Thanks,
there.
Chad. Thank
As
you,
a
Michael.
group, we figured it out.
We got it.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about 2 things from the film festival. One, we Scare Tag played at the Catalina Film Festival in Long Beach. I know, and it was a lot of fun.
Was.
It was great.
Can we talk about how nervous you were?
I was
'Cause I've never seen you more nervous
Can't-
ever, and it made me calm. I was
Did
like,
it?
wow.
making me. That's
this
your,
how- I'm
that's
like,
your
you
muse.
said-
You
Is
said
this-
calm.
Yeah.
He said calm. For the audio listeners, it made him calm.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I was
I
like,
just heard something else.
You loved it.
thank you. Thank you for clarifying.
Far
buddy.
from
Okay.
it. Far from it. What's the opposite? I don't know.
Not
Yeah, because I had family there and some family friends and stuff, and it's just like I just can't. And I was talking to Amber about this, and she was on me. She was like, why are you acting this way? Like, what's your problem?"
It was very noticeable.
Yeah. And I was just like, I can't take compliments. I don't want them. I just want, like, I obviously very grateful and very happy for like family and stuff to come out and support and all that. But I just like taking the photos and then like the constant praising was like, it's not, you just, I don't know how to
You could
describe
not
it.
invited him like I did.
I
with my
didn't.
family.
Yeah.
I said, I said like, oh yeah, this is thing here. And they're like, oh, can we go? I was like,
You wait till it's
Yeah.
wrapped up like I did. I'm like, hey, I did this
Yeah.
thing yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
I just wanted to show him I wasn't a failure. But in the end, and too, it was like, you work on something for so long and you're constantly watching it, and then when you start seeing other stuff, you're like, fuck, this sucks. But it was all the short films that played there were super, super good, and so just the fact that it was there with all the other ones was super nice. But the thing that I wanted to bring up, one, Patrick called patron.
Yeah, that was great.
That was funny.
That was great. Yeah, can I
We
get
were at-
patron margarita?
We went to Chili's afterwards, and he was like, "Can I get the patron margarita?"
Yes, of
love
course.
it. And then 2, Scare Tag, along with a bunch of our other short films, are all on Letterboxd.
Yeah, we had no idea.
How did this happen?
Yeah.
How-
Don't tell
what?
me you went down the rabbit hole and like looked to see what people rated them. Because I was like, I don't want to see what the
Except for Severance, because Severance
Oh,
is
yeah.
on there, and I discovered that people went to our Severance short film just to review the Apple TV show Severance.
I was going to
We'll
say,
take
I'm like,
those 5 stars.
Yeah,
we'll
there's
take
a bunch
it.
of
We'll
5
take
stars.
it, yeah.
But I was like, how did this happen? Can we control this? Because we can take some stuff off. I mean, some of this stuff don't have to be there. Who controls this? Because like,
Yeah, who did? Which one of you guys did this?
I don't
Who
know.
put this up there? We're
I
very-
also like what?
No, I'm pointing at him. Who did it?
Oh, you
Yeah.
fuckers!
I'm accusing them.
Yeah, vote yes on karaoke.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was
Vote
very
no on wearing shorts and white socks. The last time I was here, I was very self-conscious about what I was wearing. That should have had slacks.
That's okay.
Damn it!
It's very hot. I mean, today was nice.
This isn't a good angle for the kid. He's got to.
You want the seat? You want the hot seat?
No. Any of these where it's just a camera
yeah.
that doesn't just go from here up.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
it's-
we
Get
were
a
like
taller
that for a
desk
while.
next time. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. It's all
Yeah.
good. I just am really feeling bad about myself right now.
We just got to
Don't.
get you the outfit Christian
But
was
there's
wearing the
no
other day.
way to like. This is the body I'm stuck with. There's no way to. make it better.
Don't take this the wrong way. Do you exercise?
I do not.
Okay, you should. No, I'm kidding. No, but
That's
like
you sound like my wife.
But no, like there's just like time, or you just
I really want to. Like and there's been times in my life that I was on the verge of being fit. Like I never can commit to it long enough, but no, it's something it's just a struggle, and I know, I feel better when I do. Even if I go for like a walk for an hour every night before, after dinner or something, I feel great.
Yeah.
But, don't do things that make you feel good.
Yeah. It's tough to get motivated to do it a lot of the times. And
I don't get people that have this weightlifting high. It's like I don't know. It's I've never gotten to the point where I didn't want it to be over.
Right.
I'm like, oh, this is great, but how many more reps are we doing?
Yeah. I don't work out with weightlifting. I go running. I actually ran into Kate one time. She was driving by and she pulled over. She was like, hey! I was like, who the fuck are you? Oh, hi, Kate. How's it going?
You want to talk about 9/11?
Yeah. But I don't know if it's a runner's high or anything like that, because there is a point where when you start running and it's like, oh fuck, but then you get past a mile or whatever it is, then you're I get into a groove, and running for me is somewhat therapeutic, where I can just kind of take everything out and not think about shit.
My old knees can't handle the running thing, but a nice brisk walk, I do. There is a point within once I go over past a mile or two, where I just kind of feel the zen kind of thing. I got my music and my headset. I'm feeling good, and then my wife reminded me that it was a luxury that I'm able to walk around at nighttime by myself. She goes, "Oh, that must be nice for you." Because I was telling the reason she brought because I was telling her that there's moments where you'll be walking and you want to look like you're not a creepy dude.
Oh yeah.
That I think that makes you look creepier, and you're just like, hey, I'm one of the nice ones.
Yeah.
And then I've had women just cross the street right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I look rapey. Great.
Yeah, I think I did that a lot I just walks during the day during COVID.
Yeah,
there was
you had
nothing to do.
Yeah.
But it was wild seeing everybody outside their houses, because this is still when everyone was social distancing and stuff, and you would see people across the street and they see you okay.
Yeah, they'd
switch over, or even till this day when I run, if I see people on the sidewalk, I'll go on the street. Not so much to be oh, I'll get you sick, but I don't know, now it's just I'll get out of your way. Or if they get out of my way, that's nice too. Get you and your baby out of your stroller into the street so I can be safe on the sidewalk. Gosh.
Yeah, and then there was the moment of are we masking while we're walking in the open air? If I'm riding my bike with my kids and we go past you.
Don't get me started on the masks.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about COVID? Should we bust out the bucket? Is COVID in there? Because
I don't think COVID is
I've got
in there.
so much to say about COVID.
Yeah.
Even though it was 3 years ago. We're still dealing with variants,
Maybe the pandemic is over.
Pandemic. It was it was in a test lab. Now the aliens are here.
The aliens
have arrived.
I saw a good alien movie yesterday.
What was that?
The one on Hulu.
Oh,
no one will
I think
save
you should leave or something.
No, that's a sketch show.
Oh, okay.
I think No One Will Save You, I think it's called.
Okay. I've been seeing that one pop up.
New Brian Duffield joint. It's good.
Brian Duffield, who?
He did the Godzilla Netflix show that you were talking about, I think.
The
animated
one that's
No. There's an animated. I'm sorry, Skull Island show. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Watching your brain fucking lose your mind right there was fascinating.
Are you talking singular point?
There's a Skull Island show,
I don't
right?
think he's a Japanese man.
There's Skull Island.
Yes,
that one. He did that one. He also did a movie called Spontaneous, and he's written a bunch of stuff too.
Okay.
Been around for a while.
It's good though.
Yeah.
Does it prove aliens exist? Because they exist.
Nothing like that.
They're real. Mexico has them.
It is fascinating though, because the movie has no dialogue.
Oh.
With the exception of maybe one or two lines.
Fucking cheater.
I hate that.
It was
clear you did it kind of as a challenge.
Oh,
I
think I did.
Yeah.
Was there a thing people were losing their minds about a page of the script?
Yes. Film Twitter was not happy with him for how he formatted one of his scenes. But I loved it.
I love that.
It looked cool.
Does that give me hope?
Huh?
Should I not format my scripts?
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm
Who
fucking
cares?
writing scripts like a novel. 400 pages coming your way, son.
Final draft is expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of pricey.
A little, it's too much, man.
All right, what? So
Brett.
explain to Brett.
This is the big scary bucket.
McDonald's, Happy Meal bucket.
This is the big scary bucket of controversial topics. We're just workshopping this bit. We tried it last week, I think, for the first time. We're gonna hopefully get to a point where this thing is full of crazy ass topics that we're scared to talk about. We pull one out. We talk about it for at least 5 minutes.
All right, let's do it.
All right, no matter what it is, no matter how
on.
controversial it is.
Let me get the
Come
timer
on,
ready to go.
abortion. Come on.
It might be in here. It might not. We'll see what happens.
It'll just be 5 minutes of us. We should not give our opinion. We should not give our opinion.
We're not qualified.
It is not up to us.
Everybody, your choice. I'm not gonna
Let's see what do we got.
Top 5 power rankings of freeways in Los Angeles. Guys, let's get
go.
to it. Let's
5
get
fucking
to
minutes.
It. Let's
All right.
get to it.
So how do we want to do this? 111, 111.
Let's all give our 5s.
give our 5s.
Yes. So think in your head what your favorite is then, and
The
then
fav-
maybe go,
oh,
and then like
shit.
save that for later.
Okay.
Or just go. We can start with 1 if you make it easy.
My number 1.
Yeah, we'll start with number 1. What's your favorite freeway in Los Angeles? The Los Angeles area, I'll say. County, maybe into like Riverside County. Like
I'm gonna
like
say
that.
the 2.
The 2.
The 2 that goes up towards Eagle
it
Rock.
goes up by the mountain. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a great
That's a
fucking
fun one.
freeway.
Yeah,
that might be
okay.
my favorite because no one is ever on that.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Brett?
I just have nothing but hate for freeways. This is hard because I'm trying to think of any.
Which one do you hate the least?
I hate the least.
Yeah.
Oh God, I mean, just thinking about all of them is once you get 101 and you're way past like Winnetka and stuff, like when it starts, I do enjoy the 101.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
When
number
you're
1?
starting to get like to San Bernardino, is that
Yeah.
is that a 101 or is that too
The
far?
San Bernardino's east. 101 is going north or south, right?
Maybe you're Santa Barbara.
You think it's
Santa
like 10?
Barbara.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
The 101 goes off the coast, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah. Like that. If you want to take the
If you
scenic
wanna-
route to
yeah,
San
that's a
Francisco,
good one.
That's
a good one.
gorgeous.
I'll give you the.
I like that.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
I'll put that on my number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
My number 1 is probably just for longevity and just overall just impressiveness. I'm going with the 5.
Oh,
It was
okay.
way down from like San Diego,
I
way
guess
up
so.
to fucking like doesn't
You
go
can
to like
take it.
Oregon and Washington shit.
I think
Doesn't,
it
like,
goes
go way
pretty
up there?
far.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
incredible. And
Okay.
it's not. I mean, it's not a beautiful drive, but like it goes through a lot of places. You can see the world, see the western side of the U.S.
118.
The 118
Okay.
On the way to
I'm liking these
Vegas.
small ones.
On the
here
way to
you're doing.
Vegas, right? That's the 118. No.
No, wait.
Well, the
118 isn't the one that's in L.A., isn't it?
You could do 405 to 118 to
Yeah.
go to Burbank.
Oh
From-
yes. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Yes, you can take the 118 to like Northridge.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Okay.
there's a
So that
Arby's.
is you.
There's an Arby's over there.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
like that.
Brett?
And you can take that. Yeah.
You
Okay.
got number 2.
Did I do? Oh, so I did my number
You like
one.
you like the 101?
is my
yeah.
number 1. Number 2 for me. Oh man, this is. I mean, there's so many to choose from because this is one of
2.5 minutes left. By the way.
this is my forte is freeways.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 605.
I like that.
That's
Yes,
a good
I'll
one.
go I like the 605 going into Newport Beach, Long
Yeah.
Beach when
Yeah.
it ends right there. 'cause
Yeah.
it's where I used to go to school all the time.
I like the. I'm gonna go with the 71.
Oh,
The one that cuts through Chino Hills,
Corona?
goes down to like Corona.
Yes.
It's short and it connects like the San Bernardino Riverside area to the Los Angeles
hear
area.
that?
Yeah.
They're flying
It's
over the
happening.
71 right now.
That's
Yeah.
a military helicopter
Yeah.
right there, boy.
is it?
I don't like the 71.
I love the
fucking
71.
hate the 71.
When it's wide open, it's beautiful.
When it
does
cuts to
get
those
backed
two
up, when it
skinny-ass
goes- when
lanes.
it goes over the 57 and gets backed up,
That's
it
kinda
does
fun.
suck. Yeah.
This might be a hot take. I kind of like the 105.
Okay.
I was
don't
just
use a
that
lot.
was my
I-
next one.
Okay.
because-
you have that one too. All right.
Yeah.
Like obviously once you get right to LAX, it starts to get fucked up. But
Yeah.
my favorite part of the 105 is when it. For me, when I used to take it, I used to sometimes take it home from school because it would end where like that metro kind of area is, and it would just take me to like right to Imperial or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
I think I'm going with the 55.
Ooh.
I like the
even know where that
55. Go
is.
down to like Anaheim a little bit, and you go down.
Okay.
That ends up in Newport as well, right? I think if you take that all the way to the
yes,
water, I like
yes, it
that one.
does.
Yeah.
Is that what's just the outside way to go to San Diego?
Go down the 5. Oh, the
Besides the
15.
5.
Thinking the 15.
Maybe I'm thinking the 15.
Yeah, 15 is the one kind of by Corona that kind of goes
Okay.
down that way.
What takes you
Yeah.
to Vegas? Which one is that?
That's the 15
That
as
is the
well.
15?
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll take it.
All right. All right.
1 more minute.
I'm gonna go to the 90.
The 90.
Whoa.
Is that the Imperial Highway? Is that what we're talking about here? Oh, wow. That's a
No, Imperial. 105 is Imperial, right?
No, I think
105 takes you. 105 takes you to Imperial, but Imperial is technically, I think, the 90.
Yeah, and it's only a short little stretch, right? It's just
Imperial Highway is huge.
Imperial goes a long ways.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've taken that on accident where I was.
Yeah. Are you thinking of the 91?
Maybe.
The 91.
Oh, 91 is bad.
The 91 is terrible.
Oh,
the 91 hits 605, but you can also take the 91 all the way.
Then I'm just full of it. I've just ran out of freeways. I'm just
What's
saying.
The freeway?
206, 247.
What's the freeway that goes to Long Beach?
The 22?
Is it the 22?
You can take the 91 initially, and then you can take the 22.
No, there's not
the 65 or the 710, one of those two.
Maybe I'm thinking the 710. There's one. It's like one of the most dangerous freeways ever.
Oh,
because that's where all the trucks drive to the.
Nice.
There it is.
There it is.
Stop talking.
15 was my 5.
All right. There we go.
There we go.
That was
Controversial.
That was tough. Did we get through that?
I
okay?
might have to cut this out.
Yeah, it was.
I
it
might
was
have
very
to cut this
intense.
out.
I mean,
Very
especially
intense.
with the strike, I don't think that was something. We
Yeah, I think we might have been
Gotta be
scabbing.
more aware.
More like scabway.
Scabs.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful about that.
Do you wanna dare pick another one?
Should we do another one? I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
we'll do
see.
another one. We'll see how it goes.
Come on, Russell Brand.
What we're gonna
I don't know what we would say.
Climate change. Are we fucked?
Okay.
Underline unfucked.
All right. Let's
we go.
do this. You guys want to get really sad for a minute?
Sure.
There's nothing we can do.
There really isn't.
No.
much.
There isn't anything we could do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I recently saw a Carlin bit that I forgot about, but he was talking about climate change, and he goes, "Do you think?" He said that we're billions of years old, and how long have we been around? A couple hundred. Well, like really the industrial type stuff. He goes, "Do you really think that's causing that much of an effect to a place that's been around for billions of years, and glaciers melting and different fires and floods and things like that? Do you think that we've done that much damage?" And of course, he died, maybe 15 years ago, so he could have maybe changed his mind. But I honestly, it started to make me go like, maybe it's not all us. I think climate change is happening. I just don't think that all the shit we're doing is that detrimental now that I listen to a comedian and not a scientist.
Well, I mean, if COVID proved anything, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
George Carlin walked, so Joe Rogan can
Exactly.
run.
Exactly.
So there you go. Yeah, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a dummy with a microphone, as Joe Rogan would say. I don't even know if he believes in climate change anymore. But we didn't help.
No, we didn't help at all.
We're not helping currently.
No. Even if I did read something like, even if you did something on your own level, like a very microscopic level, you are not really moving the goalpost that much. So
when I wish cycle, which my wife told me was a thing where I just kind of I go, is this recycling? Well, if I put it in here, then the burden is on somebody else.
Yes.
And then I realized, she said that, half that shit is just, shipped off to China, the plastics and things. And, the microplastics, that's what scares me the most, though.
Do tell. What's up with the microplastics?
I didn't realize that, you wash your clothes and the synthetic fibers are getting into the water, because a lot of, I have some of these shirts I have recycled bottles, and it's like these pants I have recycled bottle into the fibers.
You're killing us right now.
Yeah, and I didn't realize. I thought, that's a good thing, but I guess the fibers, rayon and all the polyester, unless it's cotton, we're just dirting up our water with microplastics.
It's all terrible. Running ACs, that's not good. That's not good. Trucks
feels nice.
Is AC bad still, or because it's not Freon anymore? They did at least change that part of it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't read stuff.
Freon
I just say stuff that I hear from other people and I repeat it.
What else is bad?
I'm sure maybe some of the newer stuff. I don't what would be better, like the wall units or the actual big, air conditioned vent thing.
Centralized airs.
Yeah,
Central
air. I don't know.
I don't know what's better. I don't know if there is a better solution other than like a swamp cooler, those big fans where you hook a hose up to it and just kind of mist you.
I just don't like the older generation that are in politics that don't give a shit about it because they're not going to be around.
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell hasn't been around for years now.
No, he's not there.
He's been gone for a while. And
do we know when it's going to get noticeably terrible though?
I mean, we had a hurricane
True.
here. I mean, hurricane, but that type of thing, I think, is just like the tip of the iceberg.
I'm talking about like
Speaking
quality of life.
There won't be any.
Yeah.
Quality. I mean, there's gonna be.
For like you literally can't go outside without like. Shit.
I mean, when they say like by the time 2050 is around, who maybe because I think it's just gonna get hotter and hotter, and to the point where we walk around, and it's gonna be bad. I don't know, but there's gonna be a lot more noticeable deaths. Older people are gonna have heat strokes a lot easier. It's just gonna be harder for people to live and to kind of breathe, I guess. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Right.
Now I'm gonna go back to Carlin.
We'll be fine.
I mean, I guess you asked me earlier if I watched the news and caught up with it. I stopped watching the news because it was just nothing but made me feel bad. It was like during COVID, there was a constant cycle of like news stories going on. I felt like it just brought my mood down, and knowing how shitty things is doesn't help me in any way. I know what I want to do as far as a human on the earth, and I know how I want to be, and I think knowing about every fucking death in Los Angeles every day or every politicians bullshit that never was helping my life.
Yeah.
But the climate change one, I'm gonna keep my blinders on.
Yeah, that's good. Just keep that tunnel vision, baby.
Yeah,
that's all good.
Yeah, I'll do what I can to help out, but we should have started listening back when Carter was in office, folks. He was the one that was all about electric cars, and
if I could have, I would have voted. I would have. Yeah. Now they want to. Oh, you want to talk about?
No,
good.
Do it.
No, this doesn't have to do with climate change. It's about fucking these fuckers wanted to change the voting age to 25. It's not these fuckers. So it's like two people that have ever said this, but like I remember the Vivek Ramaswamy.
That's right.
I think one of those. The funniest thing that I saw from him after their debates, he was constantly talking about wanting to change the voting age to 25, and then he joins TikTok to get in on with the younger demographic because he needs that. And then after this Taylor Swift thing happened, not with the Chiefs, but
might be in the bucket.
She had some stuff where she was advocating for her fans when they turn 18 to register to vote.
Yeah.
And when they did, it skyrocketed numbers, like the most people who would register to vote at 18 forever, right? And so that's really good. That's great. And then, but some people who aren't Democratic didn't like that. So then Trump made a statement. He's like, I think we should raise the age of voting to 25.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So shout out to Taylor Swift and the Swifties. That's pretty goddamn
I think we should have a cap. I think.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're talking about this for a while.
25 and 60. I think. Sorry.
I think Lord.
Sorry, Mom. But yeah.
Oh, you mean in terms of voting?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There should be an age where they just don't get a vote.
Yeah.
Anymore.
I was also thinking there should be a cap on who's in government. Like, you shouldn't be 90 years old.
Taylor Swift could win a presidential election. That's how much influence.
I guess.
Taylor Swift has.
Yeah. The Swifties, I've had my restrictions, and I don't even know. Like, it's like you're a fan. I get it. That's great. I love that for you. But the stuff, like, it shows you how much influence she can really have. on people.
And the followers she has on Twitter and stuff, and X, and I'm sure her Hive
the first
following
man could
is
be
huge.
Could be Kelsey.
Yeah.
Could be that fine young man.
And I gotta tell you, I'm down. I mean, has there been anybody that ran for president recently that is president or has ran that we've really
Trump?
He's
still president.
One.
He's still there.
That's right.
Yeah, he never lost it.
So would he concede for
Dude,
Taylor Swift? Yeah.
Change the age. Trump. Swift.
That would be crazy.
I'm not, Mom. I just got to clear this up. I'm not saying you can't vote. I'm saying most of the people in your
they can all be grandfathered in.
Yeah.
For the first 10 years or something.
But
like
anybody that's in small towns that's over 70, I don't think should be.
How old is Taylor Swift? Is she in her 30s yet?
Yeah,
she is.
Yeah.
Because what's the age to become president? 33 or something like that? 35? 35?
Yeah.
You should probably lower that too.
Yeah.
30's fine. I think 30's okay. Why not?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
22. 18. Why not?
I mean, it really doesn't fucking matter. So let's do it.
That's also true. Yeah.
I'd much rather just have it just all go to shit, but, Taylor Swift was president. I'd just be like, okay,
Yeah,
you know what?
I mean... depending on who controls the House and the Senate and stuff, obviously, we could see, but it'd be kind of fun,
I mean, it's just nice to, we need a nice president now that just will smile at us and make us feel comfortable, and that's the biggest thing. A president should make you feel a bliss in your lack of knowledge.
What's the last president that you felt that? Bush? Cheney? I mean, technically Cheney.
I mean, yeah, I think Barack Obama was the last one that was just like, you know what? Things kind of suck, and there's not much a president can do. But I like the way he talks, and
true. Yeah,
it made me feel good.
Got a lot of drone kills, but aside from that,
the thing. It's like
nobody talks about that. But on the front, like when he would go up and speak, I'd be like, okay, I could chill with it.
You didn't feel like, oh God, we're going to hell in a handbasket.
Well, because on one end for Trump, it's like, oh God, I want to be I don't want to be near this guy. No. And then Biden, I'm just terrified. I'm like, don't talk. Yeah. Stop eating ice cream. It's not good for you.
Clinton, JFK, all the just real, and I think we should have had a, controversial, it's in the bucket. Female president? Oh my God.
Might be.
I don't know. Where are those emails though?
Never know.
Yeah,
we gotta find those emails.
Yeah, sorry, Mom. You didn't think I was talking about you. She's like the only liberal person in Nebraska.
Yes.
Not that that's good.
No, I mean, hey, listen. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, I'm drinking liberal tears.
I would have had a Bud Light, but I threw it all out.
Yeah. If you get that bent out of shape about something where you're like shooting Bud Light with a shotgun, take it easy, Chief.
This is kind of the thing that you're talking about, where everything's already to shit.
Yeah.
And I've been telling Cody this for this is like my favorite time of the year now because of all the debates coming up and voting next year and all that stuff. Just to sit back, and just relax and just watch the fire. Just watch.
This is your global warming in the sense that it's all fucked.
Yeah, it's all fucked. It doesn't matter. And I'm all here. I'm here for it. I'm here for the sound bites. I put one in Discord today.
I didn't.
No, I know. It was super last minute of Trump just going off about whales and windmills. It's great. If he wasn't a fucking sexual harasser and a thief and a criminal,
just a bad person. It
just
seems like
if he took if he just kept his personality and just didn't do all the bad shit.
Yeah.
This guy's great. He's funny. That's my guy. But no, he just has to be terrible. It just sucks that he's kind of funny at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was definitely an entertaining. It was so like it was either like, oh God, please help us, and then like, he said some words funny.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's just and it's just sad because of the cult he created. Cody sent me one the other day from TikTok of just like the one guy going up to Trumpers and it's just like he'll get gotchas on them and then they'll be like, I don't care. I'm not going to read it, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty sad, but, we all deserve it. Fuck it. Let's go out there and party.
Yeah. Yep. And I think, going back to just my little bubble, celebrities live in their bubble.
I was about to say, you would.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, I'm just trying to do good by the people that are close to me. And as far as I can reach, I don't have a platform or anything like that.
You got a platform. And people love you, too, by the way.
Yeah, I know that.
You should run for president.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh,
Sheridan 2024.
Sheridan for president.
Oh, my God.
We can run your shit.
I did get a D- in macroeconomics, but don't let that...
Mr. Sheridan, you said you were for karaoke.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Oh, I never said that.
Yeah. You're taking that out of context.
Hey, I could be president. I can just lie about things that I said.
It's so easy to lie.
But we have you on tape saying this. I never did. Oh, okay.
Well, the worst of the worst have been said by past presidents, and look at them now.
Yeah.
Look at them now. Alex is in the chat, by the way.
Yeah.
He says, miss you, Brett.
Miss you too, Alex. What are you doing? Why aren't you here?
Alex was also at the festival the other day.
Alex was
His hair
sharp.
looked fantastic. I don't think I complimented him,
very
but
sharp.
it looked good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, Alex, your Thursday hair. It's awesome.
Thursday hair.
Yeah.
Thursday hair.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Monday hair. And there's no product in it, so
yeah,
it's gonna get curls.
Yeah, you both have a good head.
You got a good set of hair.
Mine's going back. Really far.
I like it though. It's nice. You still got like the little fro thing kind of going on.
Yeah, it's like a deep, very deep.
It's a double-V.
Yeah, it's a double-V. I've got this in the back where it doesn't feel sparse, but if you saw, like, it's.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that one was.
I mean, no, I don't. It's so.
I saw that in a video I shot. I was like, I turned around. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm losing my hair.
Would you ever just shave it? Go full bald?
Yeah. That's the key. I think that trying to hold on to it. I could do a little bit of filler probably with this but I should have done like Rogaine years and years ago when I had
Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Rogan.
And keep the beard, like shaved head beard.
Thinking, if you go bald with the beard, it might look okay.
Yeah,
don't do it all clean.
I did it during the panini bread. I did some I did some shaving there, and then my wife said after like things hair cutting places opened up again and stuff, she was like, could you grow it out like and just do it just for the last, I don't know how many years you've got with as much hair as you have, but also she doesn't like me to grow the beard anymore. I'm gonna make my wife sound like a real bee. But no, she wanted to see long hair in me, not shaved until I have to actually do that. And the other thing, she was like, I don't know if I want to be married to Santa Claus anymore, because last time I had it really bushy, it's getting gray.
Yeah,
and
I got some whites coming in too. I'm excited. I want the gray beard.
It's fun until it's like all like for a while there was just kind of a peppering, and I felt like a distinguished older gentleman. But now it's just like it's Santa Claus. It's white.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, and I don't think I'd do the dyeing thing.
No, I don't think I would either.
It just never looks
natural.
Yeah, natural.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry to bring down the.
No, I'm just thinking. I wish I could have these beard conversations with you guys.
Yeah,
maybe one day.
It's not a blessing.
It's just not going to happen at this point, right?
No, it's definitely not going to happen.
31.
What if you
have a beard?
When you grow, like if you stop shaving, what does it look like?
This just the stash that kind of grows out, and then the chin, and then a little bit in the middle.
That's wild. Yeah, but that means you'll have a full head of hair for a very long time.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, well, because it's a testosterone thing. I think if you're overly, like, I had friends that could grow beards when they were 13, and then they're missing, they're balding and stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's like you're saving it for later.
I mean, I am a medical doctor, so take all this to heart, but I do believe it has to do with like being overly testosterone as a younger one. I could be wrong. I never was, but let's talk about some controversial.
You want to pull out another one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Can do one more. Let's see what we got here.
Better not be karaoke. I'm very adamant.
Here we go.
We already talked Lone Boebert last week, so
let's see.
Can't talk about her again.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Oh,
all right,
my God.
guys.
So, Cody, this might be all you, sir.
No, you were just talking about how much you're invested in this story.
I wasn't invested, but...
Do you know who Travis Kelce is?
Yes.
Brett, do you know who Travis Kelce?
Yes, just because I was listening to Stern on the way over, and they were talking about Taylor Swift being at the game.
Okay.
He's the
tight
end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Good job,
yes. He scored a touchdown, did a little dance.
Yes.
And then Taylor Swift said, let's freaking go.
Let's freaking go.
She was with Mama Kelsey.
Yeah.
Donna.
It was interesting she dropped the F-bomb like that.
Is her name Donna?
I think so.
Is your mom's
name
Donna?
About this. No, it's not.
No,
it's not. You know what my mom's name is.
Darcy.
What's her name, Chris?
Bethany.
What's my mom's name?
Bethany.
You met her many times.
Oh, it starts with it's Diana.
She loves you.
Diana.
What's her name?
Diane?
What is her name, Chris?
It's not Diana?
What is her name?
I want it to be Bethany. It doesn't seem like
what is my mother's name?
What's it start with?
It's Diana. I was seeing how long I could have this going, but no, yeah.
That was like an SNL
You got it
sketch.
right. You got it right. No, yeah, they're apparently there's rumors they're dating.
Well, what I had seen.
Yeah.
What I had seen as a chiefie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was trying to think of an opposite of a Swiftie. What would be for him?
Okay.
I was going to say Kelsey,
yeah,
but that's his last name.
Yeah, you're not a member of that family.
I saw some videos of him because him and his brother do like a podcast together.
Yeah.
And so they have had some back and forth about it. And then the Kansas City Chiefs social popped up and like, who's your celebrity crush? And someone said he popped up and this or that thing. That was a thing. And then she was there at the game.
I believe this is a victory for the stands. I think is what this is being framed as.
But they were seen leaving together.
Yeah.
So
I heard that she bought like the dinner for everybody at a restaurant, but they had to leave after.
It's real.
Like if they could have dinner together. That was what I heard on the Stern.
Yeah, and then the coach of the Chiefs, they asked him
His
about.
name is.
Give me a letter.
What's his name, Christian?
God damn it.
Coach
It's Andy.
Werner Herzog.
Andy
Reid.
Andy Werner Herzog.
Andy Reid.
Yeah,
Andy Werner Herzog.
Yeah.
I want to see the baby. I want you to move the camera this way. God damn it. Where the fuck was I?
I don't know. I kind of want you to stay here, though.
Coach. You heard the coach.
I heard the coach talk about this Taylor. I lost it.
Taylor Swift.
Yes. Oh, yeah, he did a press conference and someone asked him, and he's like, "I don't give a fuck."
That's the only annoying thing now is everyone.
Yeah, everyone kept asking, and then he said like,
as long as he doesn't screw before the game because they lose their legs. Did you
it's
ever
like
hear
I said,
that?
no sex before games.
Right? That's true, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, that's a thing.
It is a
they
thing?
mentioned it in
It's your legs don't function as. I mean, we all know.
That's why. Wow.
And
Okay.
one-
I'm like a baby deer when I'm going to go to the bathroom afterwards, but
you can't play tight end after that.
I mean that whole thing where you just want to pass out. I'm sure that would not be well.
Yeah.
So let's keep an eye on Kelsey's legs here every
Yeah,
Sunday.
guys.
Let's see how he's performing.
how he's
with his
doing.
legs. Yeah,
But
they
he-
mentioned that in Creed. Yeah, that was a joke in Creed. They're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
no
don't have
sex.
sex before you.
It's a real thing.
Okay. Okay.
I don't make shit up.
That should be your slogan as a president.
I don't make shit up. I speak truths that I think are true until everybody goes, really? And then I go, wait, is that wrong? And then it like usually comes back around that I knew that information correctly. But once somebody goes, really, I go, no, I'm lying. I made this up. I don't know.
We got to get some artwork for Brett as like a campaigning for like Sheridan 2024.
Who's your running
I don't
mate?
make shit up.
I don't make shit up.
Who's your running mate?
Or is he the VP for Taylor Swift?
Oh,
'Cause you're talking about Swift as the like
you don't
Swift
want to be
Sheridan.
You don't want to be VP though. That's a nothing job.
Yeah.
What's Kamala doing right now? Where is she?
Well, I would. I mean, if I was forced to be in politics, I would. Then I'd want a nothing job.
Yeah.
in politics.
Right.
I'll be a VP.
Yeah.
I'll go around to schools and
Sheridan
things and
Swift. Boom.
Sheridan Swift. I love it.
2024. Let's go.
But anyway, yeah, I thought that was an interesting story.
There's 52 seconds left. So we
I got
have to
nothing
talk.
left. I don't know
I saw something. This is Taylor Swift related. That like after the success of all her ticket stuff, and I don't think this was like a her specific change. I think it was just a law passed when it comes to taxing for ticket sales and them trying to stop what do you call them, resales, like what are the scalpers is that they're going to start taxing depending on how much you pay for tickets. So if it's similar to like our Patreon, or I don't know if our Patreon stuff, but I think it's like if you buy tickets over $600 and then if it amounts to $20,000 for the year, then you'll get a 1099 at the end of the year.
Wow.
And so they're doing this to hopefully put a stop to scalpers because they're all gonna get fucking they're gonna have to pay taxes on all this stuff now. So
See, are there scalpers anymore? I mean, it seems like Ticketmaster has become the seller and the scalper.
well, see, I don't.
StubHub as well.
Yeah.
I don't know who if it's scalper in the sense of they're buying the tickets and reselling it on the website.
There.
Yeah, I don't know about like I picture like someone physically out there like buy these tickets. That's what I.
Anyone need tickets?
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is just like a face for the thing, and like can they?
I mean,
tax-
Ticketmaster needs to get straightened out. It's fucking ridiculous.
Their additional fees are, as someone who's been to too many concerts this year, just to see the additional like, oh, here's the protection fees, here's this fees, here's the delivery. I'm like, you're sending an email. What the fuck?
Yeah. And you're looking at $200 a lot of times for just not even like. There's bands that I'm like, oh, I'll go see them, and then it'd be like $200 for just nosebleeds. I'm like, okay, maybe I won't go see them. It's Olivia Rodrigo is doing a thing. I think she's trying to keep ticket sales down. It's something where like.
That's the story I saw that came out of all this tax stuff.
And it needs Ticketmaster. Oh, I hate them so much. I mean, like my wife is in the BTS army. I hate to brag, but yeah. So she wanted to go see one of the Suga, one of the members was doing a solo tour.
Bam, bam, bam. Sugar.
Nope, not that one.
Took a minute there.
I was like, is that a Shuka song?
No,
I say
that was
Shuka, but it's Shuga.
System of a Down
But
song.
anyway,
not a K-pop band.
she's following, the ticket sales in New York that morning, and she's like, okay, I had to open up 3 different tabs, one for every night, and she's like, just get something that's decent, and I said, well, honey, you love this, and you haven't gone a while. Here you go. I'll get you the best one. The second they went on sale, they were $250 selling in New York. They were $1,000 for everything other than the nosebleeds, because Ticketmaster has this thing where if the demand is so high,
the
price dynamic price. It's what a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
So this is controversial.
It is, yeah.
I want them to go down.
I think the story that I saw was that it had something to do with the sales of these tickets and kind of waiting up until a little before the show happens. There's some kind of thing in there. I don't know the specifics of it, but
with the Olivia Rodrigo one?
Yeah.
There's some way that she's gonna get around, and I can't remember the specifics of it either. But no, screw it. Oh, I'm just so because we've been trying to do more things like that. Our kids are older, we don't have to get sitters now. We're like, hey, let's go to concerts, do all these things that we put off while we had, and it's just ridiculous because the prices are horrible.
Yeah.
But we still go.
And as someone who has been to these concerts and been using Ticketmaster this whole time, gotta say, keep it up.
It's a great service for you.
I'm such a
Today's
hypocrite.
episode brought to you by
Ticketmaster.
By Ticketmaster.
Don't buy tickets from them, but also if you want to go see a bunch of concerts, it's right there.
It is.
It is
It's
right
a one-stop
there.
shop for all your concert needs.
It's right there because it's the only place you can.
Yeah,
go.
StubHub, is all there and stuff like that. But
you do work for Ticketmaster?
No, I don't. There was a lot of bands that I wanted to see this year. Luckily, a lot of them were smaller metal bands. So the one I went to recently was only $30.
Yeah.
So ended up being $50, but still nothing crazy. But
I was there when Pearl Jam was fighting for tickets to not be more than $15 or whatever, with all the fees, and that's what I saw. It was that was the going rate for general admission, $15 for everything. I saw all those bands when they were coming up. But
that's the other side that I feel bad because I want these bands to get paid because they get shit on their Spotify sales. So it's this is the only way that they make money.
And if I knew they were making a lot of that and Ticketmaster wasn't making, I don't think Suga got all the money for those $1,000 seats.
Yeah. I didn't see King Sparkle Suga was going down. Yeah, I like that.
Nice.
Good. That's good. There you go. Well, yeah.
Well, that's
it. We went all over the place. We
did.
We got happy.
Time coding this is
You
gonna
just
be great.
lost your Ticketmaster sponsor.
Yeah, well, hey, it's we'll get StubHub.
We still got StubHub.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Vivid seats.
Vivid.
But to bring them up again, you want to sell your ticket. They take a fee for selling your ticket.
For selling your ticket.
Yeah, they're the scalper and the seller.
Yeah, well, there was a whole Taylor Swift had a whole thing before her Eras tour, right? She fucking cracked down on a bunch of stuff, and then Ticketmaster was like, okay, we'll take away some of the prices, but you still got to pay most of them. And then these poor Swifties that would buy tickets and then they'd be behind the stage.
Yeah.
Not even able to see anything.
And then there's 5 people working at the SoFi Center and, you don't know where you're going. And
that is just a confusing place to be anyways.
I hate that.
It was, I saw Metallica there and I had to go down 17 flights of escalators just to get to where I needed to go.
Yeah.
It's insane.
We ended up where we were sitting up here, and we ended up going down what looked like a thing you could drive, parking structure.
Yeah.
We went down 10, 15 levels down this thing, and this massive just, I'm like, we're not even, I go, honey, our seats are up there. But somebody yelled at it. They go, get over here to this line. We're like, I'm not supposed to be, but you're so aggressive.
And they have people at every escalator stopping you, checking your ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, don't get me started on SoFi, man.
You know where you're not going to get that sort of treatment? Angel Stadium of Anaheim. What a beautiful venue. Built in the 1960s.
I would love to go. I'd love to go to one of their games soon.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
You can end it now. That was a good joke. That was good. How are your Panthers doing, by the way?
Hey! We're 0-3, but you know what? It's still an early season.
Yeah.
Atlanta, Good game. I was shit talking.
Yeah.
Should.
Were you actually watching the whole time?
Actually.
I was wanting to jump in and be like, you're not actually watching this.
I was. Yeah.
Okay.
It was. I stayed the night at my parents at the engagement party, and they were playing football.
Gotcha.
That's the only reason why.
Gotcha.
So I was watching that, and then I caught a little bit of that Dolphins game, but woof.
That was incredible.
Woof.
Yeah, I've never seen it like that.
What?
Yeah.
Oof. But yeah, football.
I'm on a fantasy football. In a fantasy football. What did
You're
they
on
say?
a fantasy
a
football.
league.
How's it going for you?
I didn't realize I had to do stuff.
Yeah.
I just my friend was like, "You like to gamble," and I was like, "Sure, here's some money." And then we had this draft, and I had a bot do my drafting.
Okay.
Oh.
But then I didn't realize, and I actually have the other humans in the fantasy football pick my players I didn't know I had to pick people every week.
You got to set your lineup, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, why did my friend think I would at all be interested in
Have ChatGPT do it for you.
Yeah,
every
I'll
week.
I have to. I've got some.
Although we don't want to use AI. We don't condone using AI.
No, of course not. Yeah.
Are they gonna? By the way, are they gonna release the specifics on what the deal was
Yeah, eventually. I
They
just
will.
don't think they can announce it until
it's finalized?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, once that's settled, then the actors are next. Hopefully, very soon.
Yep.
And then
wasn't the video game?
they just got approved for something to go ahead with that, but also the VFX artists too. If those guys go through, then we won't be getting any big blockbusters. So no more trailers for your big things. You're only gonna get
Sorry
indie
about
films.
that, Brett. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those Marvel movies.
Trailer reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to do it? We have a trailer queued
Yeah,
up right now.
play
You
one
want
of
to
them.
you want to play? All right,
Could be that.
there it goes. Wow, look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It looks good.
Establishing shots.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Whoa, her? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't expect that. Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
That's
that's from the
That was
second
a
one.
callback to the
That's from the second one.
I don't
yeah.
think. I bet that won't even be in the film.
No.
I think it's just
You had
strictly
to
the
have-
trailer.
That's from the
That
comic.
is cool.
Right
Yeah, well, I was
there.
gonna say
Yeah.
you had to have watched the second season,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but the first issue of that comic.
Oh,
which is,
no
Oh, I
way.
fucking missed it.
No.
What happened?
way. Oh, they said that this might happen, but it happened.
It just
and-
cut the.
Oh, damn.
Did something cool happen?
Yeah.
Is this a
Wow.
I don't
slow
like
rendition of an alternative song that's playing right now?
I was just gonna say, is this Nirvana slowed down? Is this Lana Del Rey doing a Nirvana song?
That's fantastic. Wow. This fall. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. The Marvels is gonna be like, I'm just a girl. Bing. It's always a piano hit.
Yeah.
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 Ooh. It's like, no, it'd be Enter Sandman. It'd be like,
And then the drums will be like.
yeah. What trailer did that recently? There must have been something. It's always a fucking
Yeah.
shitty rendition
It
of a
gets
song.
to the release date's like off to never land.
And then for the tickets now, like,
Yeah. We forgot about the teaser in the beginning that fucking explodes the speakers. Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
the one that kills me is I think the Exorcist Believer trailer. It's like, boom, 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 boom. Like the little chimes in there. It's like
What's the story with? I only saw the.
you can't talk about it.
Oh,
though.
I can't.
No.
I think you can. I don't know. What's the story? I don't know what the story is. There's more girls that are possessed.
Yeah, there's
What
two
can you
girls.
do with
It looks like the original. It looks like I can't think of her name.
Ellen
but-
Bernstein?
Ellen Bernstein.
Mhm.
Was that
Oh wait.
her
Oh,
name?
you're thinking of Reagan,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
the young girl, Linda Carlini,
Blair?
Linda Blair.
Linda
yes.
Blair. Yes, it looks like her on the posters. That's all I'll say.
Oh, okay. I don't think.
I don't know. They could have gotten her back and de-aged
Oh,
her.
maybe they're. I think they're definitely de-aging Ellen Bernstein. I'm pretty sure they're doing that, but I don't know.
I didn't like the way they de-aged him. I like deepfake more than de-age. That's me. Just
I appreciate that.
The pitter patter of talking or what.
I think the de-aging and deepfake stuff was kind of ruined for me before it even was big. So
Fair enough.
I think that all actors should be AI. No. No.
I think they should be replaced as background actors.
Yeah, they should. I think
That's
you
just-
should do
it's
one
gonna be how much
background
time?
acting job, and that's your last gig, but you get to see yourself forever.
Forever. Think
In
of how
perpetuity.
cool that is. That's awesome. You can see yourself in every movie possible.
And remember the $300 you made.
Yes. And not get paid every time.
Not get paid.
So.
Oh.
But hey, not every background actor wants to be an actor. They just I just a fun thing I did for a day.
I'm retired now. I just do it for fun. I like to sit outside in the hot sun for 8 hours a day, and while somebody next to me is in a trailer in an AC.
I obviously don't want that to happen, but I would just want to see what that set would look like, where there's like, it's supposed to be a giant crowd, and there's like 10 people.
I mean, they kind of do that already, right?
Yeah.
Don't
Do they?
Yeah, I mean, with digital crowds and shit and whatnot.
I guess so.
Oh, look at
I
this.
want to see it all the time. Yes. Well, as we're wrapping up, I want to get to. We had one more super chat. Hut Sonizer.
Mm-hmm.
Nolan. Nolan Shano. Shanwell.
Let me take this one. Nolan Shanwell Appreciation Super Chat.
There you go.
He's the rookie for the Angels, guys.
Oh, okay.
He's
I don't know who that was.
He's a fun player. He's been in the league for like 20-something games now. He's gotten on
Nice.
base every single time. It's adorable. The team's not making the playoffs, though,
Yeah, they're done.
and it's sad.
Dodgers won.
I'm really happy for them.
Yeah, they got a good program.
Good for them.
I got a couple super chats real quick. Arcadio sent in a super chat. Thanks, Arcadio. Appreciate you. Congrats on all the success and attention Scared Tag's been getting, boys. It's definitely some of your best work, and it deserves the recognition. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks,
I
man.
appreciate that. It is currently available to watch right now on our Patreon if you do want to watch that. And it will be released shortly after Karaoke Volume 4, so for everybody else.
Shout out to JNF, who's at the festival
thank
as well.
you. Thank you so
good
much.
seeing you, man.
He asked. We had a Q&A afterwards.
He asked a great
He
question.
asked a really good
Yeah.
question. Right after some dude with black nail polish asked what the original runtime was. No, I'm just kidding. Frosty
What
was
is
not
your
there.
process?
Yes.
Did anybody ask you your process?
No, all the questions were. I mean, they were. A lot was like, where do you come up with your ideas? And I said, in my dreams. In my nightmares. But all the questions were really good. Everyone had really good answers up there and stuff. So it was good stuff. Thank you all. Appreciate all that support. So go and check that out. Watch the stuff. Brett, as we are about to close shop here and wrap it up, before we go, any last words? Where they can follow you, your new sketch, internet show, all that stuff. Tell them where to go.
So I'm weekly with the Big Thing with Christian, and then I am on Above Board TV. There should be some more stuff of me coming up soon, but it's a big cast of people. But please go over there and check it out anyway. It's fun stuff. And if you're not into board games, you don't necessarily have to be. It's comedy, and maybe you'll get into it because we're just kind of. It's a fun community, and it's something that I've started doing with my son. Because if you get into more involved games and stuff like that, it's not Monopoly or something. There's a lot of cool shit out there, and families should be sitting around the dinner table instead of being on their phones. It's gonna be me when I go and disappear into the ether.
Put it in the chat right now.
There we go. Put it in the chat.
No, it's cool, man.
What's on Cody's socks?
Yeah, Calvin's asking right now. These, I think, are Boba Fett socks.
Are you? Do you wear lots of fun socks?
No, this is just like my parents will buy me a bunch of fucking socks for like Christmas, and I don't really like.
I have all Hanes white.
Yeah.
My underwear is all the same. My
Yeah.
socks.
I usually save the wild ones for the show so people like Calvin can notice.
Yeah.
Calvin always calls out my socks. He
Thanks
is a
for the
socks
note.
appreciator, yeah.
Thanks for the heads up on the camera angle.
Sorry.
You get the link in there?
Oh,
that's mine.
I tried it is? Oh, okay. I tried putting it in there, but
I don't think you can put links in the YouTube channel.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Maybe not.
I thought you could.
We'll put it in the link in the description.
Yeah,
shortly
okay.
after
Yeah,
this, guys.
check
We
it
got
out.
We got
Go
it.
and check it
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Manny just did it.
thank you.
Well, you were struggling.
I don't know why I
Why
didn't
couldn't
do
you do
it.
it? Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a link.
There it is.
There we go.
So
Thanks,
click that
Manny.
link, but it will be in the description for after the fact.
Got it.
So yeah, and thank you again for joining us here on
thanks
the
for
show.
having me.
So now we have a fun little segment just to wrap things
He's
up.
familiar with this.
Where we give out Patreon shout outs every week, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
followed by a funny little soundbite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. You are aware.
Okay.
People may be like, what are you doing? Get me out of here, please. So this is for our patrons, $15 and up. They give it a nice little shout out to all of them, followed by a funny little soundbite. So if you want to help support us here on this channel, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Wangers. Some cool stuff coming your way there. Like I said, Scare Tag is currently available, working on some commentaries. The whole shebang. All right. Ready, Cody?
Ready.
Aaron Woodley.
Better chance of being struck by lightning than hitting a whale with your boat. There has only been, listen to this, one such whale killed off the coast of South Carolina in the last 50 years. But on the other hand, their windmills are causing whales to die in numbers never seen before. Nobody does anything about that. They're washing up and show. I saw it this weekend. 3 of them came up. You wouldn't see it once a year. Now they're coming up on a weekly basis. The windmills are driving them crazy. They're driving the whales, I think, a little batty.
That is great.
That's a hell of a dismount.
That can't be real. There's no way that's real.
A little batty.
That to me proves we're in a simulation.
That's good.
Alec Remler Young. Alexis Lopez.
Hi, puppy.
You better have one for you.
What are you talking about?
Arcadio Castellanos.
You okay, Poppy?
Bailey Starley.
Arcadio Castellanos. Castellanos.
Bobby Mitchell.
As we wait for that, James brings up shout out I can't fucking talk.
Brian Arsenal. Brian Arsenal.
Brian, fuck you. This movie's great.
Brian D.
He was extremely wet.
Chris Jones.
HBO's got the hits. Have you guys went through that library? I was trying to figure out a word.
Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy.
Shout out to all the moms.
Connor Kennedy.
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours
God
truly.
damn it, man.
O.J. Simpson coming
Brad, I'm
in here
so sorry.
again.
Brett
Come
Snitty.
on.
OJ's not supposed to be here. Okay. Connor Kennedy. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, I love you, baby. Elena Marie 10.
I met Larry.
FS1138.
By the way, hit the like button, subscribe, do all those things. Please.
Harley Payne. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. James Lavario.
A little cumball.
John Noto. Justin Than Hoa Nguyen. Matt Gates. I like that, man. I don't. The guy's a scumbag. Carl Soderbeck.
Oh, man.
Gad Berger.
Oh, my God.
Kyle Johnson.
Oh, no.
Maris Thornton.
Oh, wow.
Michael Bittner.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Wade.
Oh, yeah.
Owen Hart.
Oh, daddy.
Ruben E25.
Hi, my best friend.
Sang Lei.
I accidentally talked to a sex robot.
Senior Film.
All right, I want to start here with a song that I wrote for my second son. His name is Cody.
Hey.
Sergio Castaneda.
Yeah, suck it, Brian. Suck his balls.
Stephanie Merritt.
Suck my butt, Brian.
Terry Stockwell.
Ted Cruz.
TJ Jones. Nice. Tyler Eklund.
A little cumball.
And finally,
Good one.
Wiley
Ruthie.
Todd.
There you go.
No.
Yeah. Work it, girl.
Oh, that's,
This
yeah.
is he's getting loose.
Oh.
Well done, sir.
Good job, Brian.
You want it? I can fill it up for you.
That was last time Brett was on the show.
That was the last time?
Yeah,
oh,
we
look
did
at
the
that.
Jenga
You made the
Tower.
cut. You made the cut.
Look at that.
Oh, we got Super Chat. Look at that.
Oh.
Bradley Pooper. What were your thoughts on Barbie and Oppenheimer? Good.
Talking to us or Brett?
Yeah, I didn't see Barbie because
You're a man.
I don't think women should be empowered.
Matt Gates. I like that, man.
Yeah. No, I went to see Barbie. My wife went with her friends
Good.
and my daughter with her friends. And then,
Oh, left you in the dust.
yeah,
We'll
I'll-
go see it with you. It was
I'll go
great.
by myself.
Yeah, it was a great time.
But
Wonderful.
Oppenheimer, I really enjoyed.
It's good.
You know, I didn't enjoy like what happened,
I don't know. That's not
The
what I
history
heard.
of
That's
it.
not what I heard.
but I enjoyed the film.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Did we talk about... Sorry. Did the Blink songs come out in time for last week's episode?
No.
We don't have to
Brett,
go
your
into
thoughts
it.
on Blink-182's new music? know
I
you're a
haven't heard
Big
it.
fan.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty good.
I have it right here.
Basis. The windmills are driving them crazy.
Fucking
They're
fire, dude.
driving the whales, I think, a little batty.
Little batty,
It's my favorite. A little batty.
little batty.
But yeah, Blink-182. Go check them out. Ever hear of them? Thank you all. Appreciate every single one of you for watching and tuning in. If you are watching after this is live, please leave a comment down below. Even if you're watching live right now, as soon as this ends, leave a comment down below.
Yeah.
Please like this video if you've never subscribed to
By
us,
the way,
you've
hit the
never
like
seen
button,
us.
subscribe, do all those things. Please.
Do it. Get ready. Wangers Karaoke this Saturday. You're not going to want to miss it. So please subscribe right now. us, Eric Striffler, stuff like that. Songs this Saturday, September 30th, 7 p.m. PT. It's going to be a really good time. So thank you all. Appreciate you. Cody, take us out, brother. Yeah. Thoughts on farts, Brett?
They stink.
Stop it. Stop it. Somebody get this man. Somebody impeach this man. Come on.
He was extremely wet.
Little batty.
What was the character Brett did on Quarantine Report?
The driving.
A racist guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's good stuff. Got to have one of them.
Typecasting.
Yeah. And hey, if you leave a comment on this video, you'll get featured on next week's episode. So, just saying. Is that Brett? That was Brett. Yeah. Classic.
This time? What was?
I don't remember that was. Was that Schmoes? I don't know.
You're just always yelling about something.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Have a safe and wonderful